you need. Don't worry about the condition of your home. You don't need to pay for costly repairs because they buy as is. Sellers Advantage has been buying homes for over 20 years, focusing on helping sellers get the highest offer possible without having to get it ready for the market or deal with agents or pay commissions. They make selling easy and painless. They'll even offer you a $20,000 advance for moving and other expenses. If it's time to sell your home, call Sellers Advantage for a no-obligation offer. Call 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-AS-IS, 888-397-2747, or visit sellersadvantage.com.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
In a world parched for excitement, one drink will emerge. Twisted Tea, the refreshing thrill ride of flavor. Recreating its classic role as the hard iced tea that goes down smooth. Twisted Tea doesn't just taste like real iced tea, it's made with real brewed tea and a 5% kick of alcohol. Taste the adventure with Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Harry Douglas here. When you're on a business trip, you know what goes completely off the rails? Your workout routine, folks. Especially when you book a hotel that doesn't have a gym. Then you have to squeeze in between the desk and your bed, eke out 2 push-ups, and call it a day. If you just stay at La Quinta by Wyndham, you'll discover there's a fully equipped fitness center at every location. Now you can wake up and do some weightlifting to prepare you to carry your team on your back all day long. Tonight, La Quinta, tomorrow you shine. Book direct at lq.com.
ESPN 710, Los Angeles Sports.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland is on for your Wednesday afternoon.
Ireland, best show on the radio.
Here we go, Wednesday, August 6th version of the Hall of Famers. Mason and Ireland. Johnny I is from the Idaho compound. Meanwhile, yesterday on the show, producer Laura returned, and she had a remedy for the boys to listen to.
My mom has knee issues, and I saw her wrap her knee in with lettuce. And
she wrapped her knee with lettuce.
And I was like, Mom, what the bleep are you doing? And she goes, okay, this helps.
Wait, you did it.
I did it.
Hold on. When did you do it?
I did it yesterday.
You strapped half a head of lettuce.
No,
so did you take like an ace bandage and wrap the... Okay,
so
this is the dumbest thing Laura has ever said in the history of ESPN.
Yeah. I don't know why Johnny I's got to say that. A little lettuce on the way doesn't hurt anybody. You know what I'm saying? We'll have that. Plus, will we continue talking about LeBron in that Clippers picture? Who knows? Will we talk about the Dodgers? Yes. Will we talk about more fun and frivolity this summer as we get ready for the Rams preseason to kick off Saturday at SoFi? Yes, we'll talk about that too. Let's do it. The biggest show on the radio.
Hi, this is Kyrie Williams with your LA Rams. The biggest show on the radio. This is Mason in Ireland.
Mason in Ireland, your Wednesday afternoon right now.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
There he is, brand new contract already talking about the biggest show on the radio. Gotta love that, Kyrie Williams. I'm so excited. Now, Laura,
yes, sir.
This is interesting. You currently have tickets to see the Rams and Cowboys on Saturday,
Correct.
right? But you are thinking about taking this. Is this the week you'd
No,
go? Oh,
next
weekend is Bad Bunny in Puerto
Correct.
Rico.
Possibly.
And Brian, you got the Chargers tickets.
Oh, that's right. Chargers Rams, baby.
Yeah. And you guys know there's food and drink and all that
Yes.
stuff.
I do now.
Drink away.
I'm very excited.
Drink away.
And I got Brian field passes for that game.
Oh, that's
Oh,
awesome,
yeah.
Brian.
I'm very stoked.
So, Laura,
no!
Did it just get broke up? I don't even have
Juan
it.
Soto.
Double off the wall in center, no-hitter over.
Damn you, Juan Soto.
And it was after he struck out Lindor.
Wow. Yeah, that's too bad.
Almost made the play. Center fielder almost caught the
Did
ball.
he?
Would have been, one of those where, there's every no-hitter, there's one or two great defensive players.
Did this ball go out? He's doing a home
I
run
think
try.
it did go
The
out.
ball may have gone out.
I just got
No-hitter gone.
Oh,
shutout
shutout
gone.
that hurts.
gone. Yeah, that's too bad.
Now they got to take him out.
Yeah. So Laura went to see Shakira last night. Shakira.
Yeah, she was great.
Hips don't lie.
They do not lie.
They don't.
Baby, when you talk like that.
So how's the show?
Oh, my God. She's 48. She looks amazing. She does things I could never with my hips. And I told my friend, I wish I need to learn how to do all that. There was a point where she had like an S and there was like a pole there and she started doing some dancing. I was like, damn, girl.
Yeah, no,
get it.
she's incredible.
Amazing.
She is.
Yeah, she was great.
By the way, Black Eyed Peas opened, but you said they started super early.
So the ticket said arrive. The show starts at 7:30. Listen, as a Latina, we never get there on time for shows because we know our people are always going to be late. And my friend had been there for the previous night. She told me she would get on stage 9:30. Never did she say the Black Eyed Peas will start 7:30 on the dot. Who does that? At least 8.
See, the Black Eyed Peas don't. Once Fergie left, I'm just not a Black Eyed Peas fan. And by the way, I've got a feeling maybe the most annoying song ever written. And John, for a while there, when I was doing pregame with you guys, that was the first song that played every single night.
For a very long time.
When it started the in-game entertainment. I was like, oh, God, not again. Not again.
You know, the last Indians no-hitter was in 1981.
81.
Yeah. Len Barker. Remember that guy?
Oh, God, I remember Len Barker.
It was a perfect game.
Len Barker had the wildest pitch I've ever seen. Have you ever seen Len Barker's wild pitch? I think he was pitching for Texas and threw it like literally up under the screen. Like he was so not close. He was such a wild pitcher, but that one got completely away. Well, no-hitter to start the day. But Shohei Ohtani's going to pitch in a little while, which we will follow for you. It is Matthew Liberatore for the Cardinals. Dodgers win last night. So do the Padres. So the lead continues to be 3 games. And Laura sent some stuff today that is really eye-opening about how the Dodgers have been playing in terms of offense. So in the last couple of weeks. So these numbers.
Well, they're dead last in hitting since the All-Star break.
Yeah.
Dead last.
They are 30th in WRC plus. They're 30th in strikeout percentage. They're 30th in batting average. They're 30th in on-base percentage. They're 30th in expected on-base average. 237 hits, that is 30th in the league. 119 runs, that is 29th in the league.
By the way, there are only 30 teams.
Yeah, it's amazing. 667 OPS, that is 29th. And 371 slugging, that is 28th. How have they been treading water with that unbelievably bad offensive performance?
Well, you could, if you wanted to, spin this as a good thing.
Yeah.
That they are the worst team in offensively since the All-Star break, yet they're still in first place.
True.
The way to look at that is a glass half full kind of thing is wait till the bats wake up.
Sure.
Like last night, 17 hits, 12 runs.
And I think there are sort of 3 elements that we're following. Obviously, what they do every day at the plate, what they do from the mound as starting pitchers, and then the bullpen. I am much more confident in the starting rotation and the lineup than I am in the bullpen, which I still think is not complete. I still think Michael Kopech's coming back. I still think Tanner Scott's coming back and will be better. I think Kirby Yates is coming back. All those guys will come back. So even the bullpen we're looking at right now is not the bullpen we're going to see when it all counts.
If I had to pick it, and I have a bet with Travis, he has the Dodgers and I have the field. But if you came to me and said you get one pick for $1 million, pick one team right now, today, on August 6th, to win the World Series, I would still take the Dodgers. Wouldn't you?
Yes. I can't.
And I'm not saying that to homer it up. I think they have the best roster, and it's kind of built for the postseason, like you were alluding to.
Yep.
And I think if they keep everybody healthy, Freddie Freeman has found his stroke again. Mookie had 3 hits last night. Max Muncy was 4 for 5.
Yep.
Shohei is Shohei. I love him in a series against anybody.
Yeah, I mean, I think I love him in a series against anybody. I think Milwaukee's tough. I think the Cubs are tough. I think Philly's tough. I think the Mets are tough. By the way, the National League is so
loaded,
much more dominant than the American League.
Yeah.
If you're in the National League, man, you're going to have to go through probably Padres will be in there now, Cubs, Brewers, Philly, Mets. Those are probably the teams that are going to be in play for the postseason this year. So the National League is just a beast right now. It is a beast.
By the way, in the American League, this is how kind of inconsequential the American League is for all the reasons you just talked about. Do you know there's a pitcher in the American League right now going for the Triple Crown? ERA, wins, strikeouts.
Is it Tarek Skubal?
Nope. I think I give you 3 guesses and you won't get it.
No. Tarek Skubal. I'm trying to think. I'm
That would have been my only guess.
I'm such not an American League guy. Who is it?
Garrett Crochet of the Red
Oh,
Sox.
sure.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Yeah, he's first in two of them and second in the other one.
He was much sought after during the offseason, and the Sox were able to land him.
Your Red Sox have a better record than the Yankees now. The Yankees are sinking like a rock.
Yeah, Yankees are kind of falling apart.
Yeah, I saw World Series odds today, kind of as the August comes around. It was Dodgers of Red Sox was the most favorite World
Dodgers,
Series.
Red
I'd love to get
Sox.
those guys back for what they did in 18.
Oh, God, I hated that 18
Was it 18 or
series.
19?
It was
I can't
18.
remember.
Yeah. I was at all those games, including the ones in Boston. It was a terrible series. We just got totally destroyed. Like the Astros one, I could say, we missed it by that much. The Red Sox one, we weren't even close. Like Joe Kelly, Nathan Eovaldi, those guys, I mean, I don't know how many innings they threw, but it seems like they were on the mound the entire time, and we were never in that series. Managed to pull off one game. I think that was a 4-1 series, but I never felt like we were in any danger of winning.
I'm surprised that this doesn't get talked about more. And I'm not reporting this. Don't aggregate me. I'm making an observation.
I'm writing an article and aggregating you based on this comment. Go ahead.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Who was the bench coach for the Astros in 2017?
Was it A.J. Hinch?
Nope, he was the
He
manager.
was the manager. So the other guy, Alex Cora.
Who was the manager of the Red Sox in 2018?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
How come nobody suggests the Red Sox could have been doing all the stuff the Astros were doing?
I guess because
Because they didn't get caught?
Well, it depends on how you feel about this. Was everybody doing it?
I think everybody was stealing signs and everybody, but I think the Astros took it to the next level.
Yep.
I think Alex Cora was part of the brain trust that did that.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he went to Boston, they win the World Series the very next year, and nobody is suspicious that they might have been doing the same thing. It just seems like common sense that somebody should look into that. But
Yeah, I mean, they had already had that incident in Japan,
in London with
in
the
London.
Yankees, where both Cora and Aaron Boone basically confirmed that they were both pulling stuff.
They were using the Apple Watches and technology.
Yeah. And he goes, "We got to get buttoned up technically."
See, that's where it ends. Like, I understand stealing signs. When you turn to technology, that's when it becomes really unfair.
Well,
and-
that's also where the rules draw the line.
Yes.
You can still stand on second base and steal signs.
Absolutely.
But
and
you
you
can't,
should be doing it.
You can't do it electronically.
No, absolutely not.
And I think, and like you said, the World Series was super lopsided. Like it was 4-1. I don't know if the Dodgers win it, but I certainly don't know if the Red Sox were on the up and up.
Yeah, we could not hit. That series, we could not
By the way,
hit.
Mookie was on that Red Sox team.
Yes, he was.
That year.
Had an electric season. His best season was that year.
Was that his MVP
2018.
year?
Yeah, that was his MVP year.
Yeah.
All right, coming up next for you, we're all over the place today. We'll take LeBron calls at the top of the hour because that's what Sports Graffiti turned into.
It has
the last
turned into
couple of
it,
days.
yep.
In the meantime, college football coaches poll is out. Where are the USC Trojans and what are the expectations for Jaden Maeva, USC quarterback? That is coming up next for you. In the meantime, this is an ad by BetterHelp. So these days, there's lots of advice about how to deal with, mental health challenges. You can maybe do a cold plunge or write a gratitude journal or turn off all your screens for a day. I just don't know how that works for you. It can help, but I don't know if it works for you. For me, the thing that has worked when I've had my mental health challenges, it's been therapy. It makes all the difference in the world to have somebody to talk to, somebody to explain why you're feeling, what you're feeling, to talk about depression or anxiety or trouble at work, trouble at home, all that stuff. A therapist can change your life. And with over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. And as the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. So, therapy, it will change your life. Right now, our listeners get 10% off their first month of therapy at BetterHelp.com/timeout. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/timeout. BetterHelp.com/timeout. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hey, it's Greg Bergman. If you aren't joining Marcus Grant, Parker Bell, and myself every morning on the Blue Review from 8:30 to 8:55 on the ESPN LA YouTube page, what are you even doing with your mornings? We break down everything from Shohei hitting bombs to Tanner Scott blowing saves. We talk about the highs and don't brush off the lows. Always honest and talking how we feel. It's all thanks to LAX, where changes are arriving daily and transforming the travel experience. The Blue Review every morning from 8:30 to 8:55 on the ESPN LA YouTube page. The Blue Review. The Blue Review.
You know that feeling. You're finally asleep and bam, a leg cramp comes out of nowhere. Look, I've played through pain, but waking up with a leg cramp at 3 a.m., that sucks. So I don't mess around anymore. I keep Highland's Leg Cramps PM on my nightstand. No groggy side effects, no harsh meds, just a fast, effective relief that lets me sleep through the night without the Charlie horse surprise. Get the sleep you need with Highland's Leg Cramps PM. Get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS. Highland's Leg Cramps PM, because you don't need a midnight workout.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time.
Pick me up and never put me down.
Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink like our tangy passion fruit lemonade. Waba Grill, keeping it real every day for you.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/LA right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Need assistance with door and window projects? The Home Depot can help. From inspiration and materials to ordering and installation, our free Millwork virtual apron service can get you moving and doing. Plus, we speak Spanish too. Our associates can help you tackle complex jobs without you leaving the job site, saving you time and money. Call us at 1-833-HD-APRON or visit homedepot.com/MVA. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible: overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
All right, fantasy football fans, this is your moment. The ESPN LA Fantasy Draft Party back at Hollywood Park Casino Thursday, August the 28th with Sedano and Kap live at 3, and the draft kicking off at 6. Reserve your league of 8 now at ESPNLA.com. Prizes all season long. Thank you to Hollywood Park Casino, Park and Party and Play. Your fantasy football draft is soon.
This Sunday. I just did all my draft prep last night, so I'm deep
What?
in it now.
What? Oh, you don't know what pick you have
Right.
until you get to the draft?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Find out about 15 minutes before we
Have
draft.
you been doing mocks?
I haven't done any mocks yet.
Yeah,
but-
Ireland's big on the mocks. He does a lot
Well, you
of
can't
mock
do a
drafts.
mock unless you know where you're picking.
Right.
Oh,
It's
that's
a
true.
little
do
harder.
unless you do 12 mocks, like one from each spot.
Right, from each position, exactly. Who are you high on in the top 10 that we may not be thinking of?
Ooh, it's a good question.
If you get the first pick, who are you taking?
First pick, I'd probably take Bijan Robinson.
Over Jamar Chase?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I still believe that there is a deeper wide receiver market than the running back. The top running backs, in my opinion, fall off pretty big after like 6 or 7.
Where would you take a quarterback? How early in the
See,
draft?
the league that I'm doing this Sunday is 2 quarterback league,
Oh, okay.
so 12 men. So quarterbacks usually go around 2, 3, 4. They go pretty early.
Now, Ireland, you're a draft the quarterback high guy.
Yep. I think I'm going to take mine in the third round this year. Most guys wait till 5 or 6.
You're taking Joe Burrows in the third?
If he's there, I think he'll probably be gone. But I get my first 2 picks are 12 and 13. So I'll take a running back wide receiver in those picks.
Yeah, that's good. 12 and 13 is excellent. I'm
and
stuck
then
right in the middle.
by the time it comes back around to me, I'm like 28 or 29. So Burrow will probably be gone, but I'll get somebody good.
Yeah, it's that time of year. I get so excited.
Oh, I'm so excited.
So I don't know. Is anybody else like this? I stare at my fantasy sports stuff so much, like baseball. I've got the Dodger game on, and I'm following the stats from everybody that's on my team. During basketball season, our hoops league, I'm exactly the same, watching games and following the stats that come in every night. And football's the same. What free agent am I going to take this week?
This is why I only do fantasy football. Because I'm like you. I'm obsessive about it.
Yep.
I'm constantly checking. Last year when I was leading most of the season, I ended up winning it.
Yep.
I checked it 5 times an hour.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
Yeah. And it never changes.
And I don't want to do, yeah, right. And I don't want to do that year round. It sounds like you have locked yourself into year round.
Yeah, baseball and basketball are all encompassing
Every
for me.
day you got to be checking.
Want to look over and say, are you still looking at that? I'm like, yeah, I think I can solve the problem.
I've got a fix. I've got a 4th rounder on the Browns bench that's going to save my season.
I am so obsessed with my 5th place fantasy baseball team. By the way, you mentioned the Browns. Shedeur Sanders is going to start for the Browns this week.
Good for him.
Dylan Gabriel's hurt. Kenny Pickett is hurt. Joe Flacco doesn't need preseason. He's got a chance now to prove what he's capable of.
And if you're him, if you're Shedeur Sanders, that's all you want.
Yep.
You just want an opportunity, and he's getting it. Is it tonight or tomorrow night?
Is it Friday night? I think it's Friday night.
Normally preseason games are Thursday, Friday, or Saturday nights.
I believe it's Friday night. I heard today on the Get Up.
Okay.
From Pete Schrager, who's excellent, by the way. Peter Schrager is terrific.
Just came over from the NFL Network. Good timing on his part.
Yeah, really. I mean, all this.
He got to ESPN before everybody did.
Yes, he
did.
did.
Now ESPN owns NFL Network.
Yeah, exactly. That's going to be a big shift in the world. Actually, a bunch of stuff. Made a big deal with WWE. Their direct-to-consumer product is going to be available starting August 21st. I don't know exactly all the things, but it's thousands and thousands and thousands of games a year on that direct-to-consumer product. So all that stuff is coming up. All right. I tease this. John, the USC Trojans. And by the way, tomorrow, me and Andy Kamenetsky are going to be live at Heritage Hall. We'll be joined by Lincoln Riley, Danton Lynn, quarterback Jaden Maeva, safety Kamari Ramsey, Rob Ryan, the assistant head coach, and maybe the general manager, Chad Bowden, new general manager for USC.
Fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a really fun day. I haven't done a show from Heritage Hall in a long time.
Yeah, probably since the Pete Carroll era.
Yes. Now, I will say that I think people are underestimating what USC is capable of this year. They did lose close games last year. And, in fact, what was 5 of their 6 losses in 2024 came by 1 score. So they were in a lot of games. They blew a lot of games late. They couldn't finish. But, John, who do you think the favorite is to be Big Ten passing yardage leader this year?
Let me think. So the kid at Ohio State's gone. Michigan couldn't find a quarterback last year.
Mm-hmm.
Is it in UCLA's using the Tennessee kid?
Yeah, he's 22-1.
Is it Maeva?
It is Maeva.
Yeah,
it's Maeva.
Is Penn State bringing their quarterback back? I think they are.
Let's see. Penn State is Drew Aller. Yeah, he's back.
Yeah.
Dante Moore's still at Oregon. He's second
Former
favorite.
UCLA guy.
Julian Sayin is the quarterback at Ohio State now, and he's third in terms of betting favorites to be the Big Ten passing leader. Dylan Raiola is actually really good at Nebraska. There are some good quarterbacks in this conference.
By the way, I was just thinking, it may have been the last time we did a show from Heritage Hall. If not, it was one of the last times.
Okay.
You had one of the greatest foot-in-mouth Mason and Ireland moments of all time.
It was classic.
Brian, do you know about this?
I do not. Unless this is the Mark Sanchez?
No.
Okay.
Even better.
Yeah,
even better.
Yeah.
So we used to go to Heritage Hall, I think, like every Tuesday, and we'd interview Pete. And one day Pete wasn't available. So they sent Steve Sarkisian to come talk to us.
Yep.
And Sark comes down, and Sark was always great.
He's great
and
guy.
And that, week Washington, the University of Washington, had lost their coach. Their coach was fired.
Yep.
And Mace says to Sark, Lane Kiffin had just been let go by the Raiders. And Mace says to Sark, hey, you're really good friends with Lane. Don't you think Lane would be perfect for the Washington job? And Sark looks at Mace, looks at me, and goes, I think Lane would be perfect for any job. As you guys know, he's one of my best friends. Any available opening I would consider Lane for. He's that good of a football coach. And you doubled down. You said, no, Sark. This job.
Yes.
Washington. He knows the Pac-12. He's familiar with the West Coast.
Perfect.
His dad has NFL experience.
Exactly.
He's perfect for this job. But what do you
Ideal.
think? What do you think of that fit? Lane to Washington. And Sark goes, I'll say it again. I think Lane would be great in any job. You don't have to sell me. You're trying to sell me on this. You don't have to. I'm a huge Lane fan. They'd be lucky to have him. Any team would be lucky to have him. And Mace goes, well, I think you're soft pedaling. I think he'd be perfect for that job. And we changed the subject.
Yep.
Literally, Brian, an hour later, Steve Sarkisian was named the head coach at Washington.
That's so great.
I wish we would have saved it.
Classic stupidness on my part.
Yeah, it was great. And I remember I texted Mace. I go, did you see the news? What? Sark going to Washington. And you thought I was pulling your leg.
Yeah, I thought it was a joke. And then, no, I saw it on
Nope, that's exactly how it
Sports
worked out.
Center, how dumb I was. All right, coming up next for you, get into the Wheel of Questions. Also, sweet revenge for a guy who's being called fat by play-by-play announcers. This is not, by the way, an NBA story. It's a baseball story, so we're not calling anybody in the NBA fat. Also, I want to get into this a little bit about how it would work if your spouse was in the same business as you. I've got a really good example of that. We'll do all that stuff coming up next, and then Sports Graffiti, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, you've heard me talk about Pro Baller, the official energy drink of the Lakers. Pro Baller works, and look no further than Steve Mason. At the celebrity softball game this year.
5, count them 5.
Mace drank 5 Pro Ballers and played the game of his life. Came the closest to hitting a home run, hit a double over Bergman's head, and he credits Pro Baller with its natural, healthier milligrams of caffeine, no crash, certified for sport,
By the
all
way,
of it.
lots of B6 and lots of B12. You get a jolt out of that, too.
Right, and right now you can rip the squad in a limited edition Lakers can. It's purple and gold. It's great looking. So if you want to feel sharper, stronger, and more locked in, grab the drink that fuels the Lakers. Jeff Kerr, who runs Pro Baller, came to our Triple P party, the private podcast party, the PPP, and it was great to see Jeff. He's a huge supporter of the station, huge
Great
supporter
guy.
of the Lakers, and he's very passionate about Pro Baller. He wants to put a can of Pro Baller in your hand today. It's available at Costco, select convenience stores, and online at Amazon. Pro Baller energy drinks, champions. Choose clean energy.
The fun way to drive home is with Sedano and Kap.
Coming up today at 3 p.m.
Marcus, George Sedano, Scott Kaplan with you here. Thanks for taking the time, buddy. What went into the decision in regards to you joining the Lakers?
For me, it's being able to get back into that mode of, being on a big stage, making an impact, and, helping the team win.
And now, let me ask you this. How much or how instrumental was Luka in recruiting you over here?
Oh, he's big time. The fact that, a player of his caliber, checking in, and trying to see, what he can and how I can get over here to join, him and LeBron and everybody else on this Lakers team to come over here and, help do something, make an impact to do something great. We understand that we play this game to win championships.
Sedano and Kap on 710. The fun way to drive home.
Sedano and Kap.
Dealing with slow drains, dips in water pressure? Trust the experts at NextGen, the official AC heating, plumbing, and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. Their expert technicians fix even the toughest of jobs. Get your stubborn drains working again with expert drain clearing for just $88. Plus, enjoy peace of mind with their 30-day guarantee. Call NextGen now at 833-3NEXTGen or visit nextgenaaronplumbing.com to book online. CSLB number 1011173, 30-day guarantee and $88 drain clearing requires accessible clean out and camera inspection.
Oh, hey.
Hey, thanks for meeting me here. It's just, you're my only lawyer friend, and I need your professional opinion. Do you see that brand new Hyundai Tucson out there? That's all I paid for it.
Let me get back to you on that. Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on all Hyundai Santa Fe models. And check out our other great deals at your Hyundai dealer today. Offer ends September 2nd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
Evan Cohen here. Whether you're locking in your home run picks or riding with your favorite golfers this summer, ESPN Bet is your sports book for all the action. Go from checking stats on your favorite teams and players to placing bets in just a few taps. Plus, new customers can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Download the ESPN Bet app and sign up with promo code USL to get started today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
We expect our information in real time. US Med carries continuous glucose monitors, which provide real-time readings of blood glucose levels. US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurers. So call 888-665-0696 today for a free insurance and Medicare benefits check as easy as... That's 888-665-0696.
And it is the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland, here each weekday. You know what it's time for? What is this? It's time for Wheel of Questions. Producer Brian Cohen, are you ready with that wheel? Hit it, Jack.
That's a dumbass question.
Probably is. Okay. I'm not going to be mad. All right, guys. So I wanted to bring this up. I don't drink beer. I don't drink any type of soda anymore.
Okay.
But over the weekend, I went out, and Christian's a huge root beer float guy.
Oh, I love a good root beer
Really?
float. Oh, yeah.
I was never a big root beer float.
Ooh, yeah.
So the waitress comes up, he orders his root beer float, whatever. And she asks, like, oh, would you like one too? And I said, oh, no, thank you. I'm not a fan. And she goes, oh, I wouldn't be able to tell.
What does that mean?
Exactly. So I took it like, okay, that's kind of weird. And then I was like, oh, yeah.
wouldn't be able to tell.
I took it, I was like, well, I'm not a skinny girl, so maybe she was trying to take a jab, right?
Yeah,
So
why
I was
would
like-
she do that? Her end goal is to get a tip, right?
You'll be surprised, John. Girls can be catty. So I was like, oh, yeah, I don't drink soda. She's like, oh, really? You don't? So I was like, that's kind of weird. That's like 2 little jabs in a row.
Right.
So whatever. I left it alone. She did give us great service after that. We tipped her.
Okay.
But I told my boyfriend, I was like, hey, was she taking a jab? Because I don't know. I just didn't know how to go about that situation. Because how would you feel if someone's like, oh, I wouldn't be able to tell?
Because she wants something that's in your purse, I would say she's not taking a jab. She wants a tip. And I think you maybe misinterpreted this as a jab.
I think she may have been going the other way.
Yeah, I think she was trying to be nice.
How? Like if somebody comes up to you, right?
Yes.
And you ask for something, whatever you ask for or Juan asked for.
Yep.
And you're like, yeah, that's not my thing. Like a dessert. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not a big fan. Well, I wouldn't be able to tell.
And that's a
weird.
compliment.
That is a weird comment.
It's a weird
That's a
comment.
weird comment.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you get hung up on little stuff like this?
No, but it was National Root Beer Float today, so I thought I could bring up the story.
So I want to say something about root beer.
Gross.
Root beer is good when it's brewed, like brewed root beer. Do you know what I'm saying, John?
I think so.
There's like regular root beer soda, and then there's the root beer that they brew, like at A&W has got great brewed root beer.
I don't like root beer in general unless it's in a root beer float.
Yeah, root beer floats.
Root beer floats are great.
Oh, so good. Why are you off of soda, Lar? Is that a health thing?
Well, yes, obviously, but also when
She
I
heard
had my-
Lisa Ireland call it liquid death.
Liquid death.
It is. Oh, I like liquid death though. The water, it's really good.
Oh, that's right. Now there is
There's
a
a
liquid
water.
death.
Liquid death is so good. No, when I had my vertical sleeve surgery, you have to give up bubbles. So you don't drink beer. You
No
don't drink
carbonation.
carbonation.
No carbonation. Yeah.
So 8 years.
8 years, no soda.
No soda, no beer.
You know, the other thing that people make a big deal of now, Ireland, is food and whether it's fresh or it's
Processed.
Right.
Yeah.
What do they call it? Ultra processed. And the thing about ultra processed food is that it is super delicious. I like my food better when it is ultra processed because it's made for my taste buds. Now, am I wrong to endorse
You are not.
ultra? I that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah. I'll give you an example. Like Lisa likes to buy, because my wife's beat cancer twice, so she's super sensitive about what she eats.
Sure.
So she likes me to buy organic stuff at the grocery store. I was there today. I'm not a huge fan of organic because it doesn't last as long. So, for example, if you buy organic bananas, they're done in 2-3 days. If you buy regular bananas, they last a week.
Right.
And that's the same with a lot of other things.
So the expiration date comes faster.
Yeah. But the food is better.
Yeah, ultra-processed is the way to go.
Well,
I'm sure there are medical people
nutritionists
out there.
are driving off the road right now.
Oh, my
I
God.
love like a charcuterie board, but all the meat is like so bad for you.
And
so
so delicious.
I was talking to Steve Nash once, and I go, "What's the key to your 40? You're in great shape." He goes, "I don't eat processed foods, and I don't eat sugar."
Mm.
And I thought, man, that'd be a hard thing to do.
That is really hard. No added sugar, because everything has sugar, but no added sugar is so hard.
Some friends of mine went to a party last weekend. I thought this was really cool. They had all kinds of meats and cheeses and almonds and everything you would put on a charcuterie board. And then everybody got their own charcuterie board.
Oh, yeah.
So everybody went and made their own board with the stuff that was on the table, and then everybody got exactly what they wanted. I thought that was kind of a fun party.
I
thing.
love
idea,
when you do
too.
that. Yep.
Yeah. All right, John, I want to tell me if there's anything wrong with this. I believe the announcers, and I think these were Yankees announcers, are taking a shot at Jock Peterson.
Stunning. Those numbers are absolutely stunning from Jock Peterson, who signed a 2-year, $20 million deal to come over here. Hitting a $126.
You could see the physique definitely has evolved for Jock.
Hit in the air to right field and deep, and this game is tied. Devin Williams serves it up, and Jock Peterson slams it out.
Now, don't you think his physique has evolved is a shot at his weight?
It's a fancy way of calling him fat.
Yeah.
That's my buddy Ryan Rucco doing that.
Oh, is that who it is? Yeah. That's a clever way to say you're fat without saying you're fat.
Yeah, and I think he was with David Cohn. I think the first guy you heard talk was David Cohn. But, they call it Jock. And Jock is overweight.
He is.
But,
he's gotten a little chubby.
But he can still hit?
He can still. Well, he's batting a $126, as they pointed out in the clip.
Right. But, Babe Ruth hit a lot of home runs, and he was fat.
Right. True.
So you can be a good player and be fat.
Yes, you can.
No, it's like saying you don't need a diet, you need a lifestyle change.
Exactly.
That's pretty much what it's saying.
Who was it that Letterman used to call a tub of goo?
Terry Forster.
Jerry Forster used to
Terry
Forster. You say he's a tub of goo.
Yeah.
It's like, that is really rough.
Well, brutal.
It is brutal. And by the way, it made me think of it because how many times in the last, 8-9 months since the Luka trade went down, or is it? Yeah, 8-9 months.
February 1st.
February
when
1st.
The Luka trade went
How
down.
many
so not
times
that long, 6 months.
Has the word fat or some version of it been used in the same sentence as Luka's name?
A lot, but now Skinny Luka
now
has
you
arrived.
believe in Skinny Luka.
I do, because of that magazine cover.
Yes.
I think he's now married himself to staying in shape. But not that he wouldn't have done it anyway, but I do believe in Skinny Luka. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't before.
And by the way, I know you sent a story today. Draymond Green says, look out, Luka MVP. I would bet on that. I'd bet on Luka winning the MVP. He's going to be on a mission, I think, this year.
Obviously, he's got to stay healthy.
Yes.
But I don't know who I would pick over him. I guess Shea could repeat, or Jokic could have another monster year, but he's right there. He's got as good of a chance as anybody.
Also, the travel and trophy thing applies because Luka has not won MVP, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so this would be his first MVP. I think he's going to have just a gigantic look at specifically to Dallas. Look what you let go. Look who I am.
Well,
look what I'm doing. Look how committed I am to my new franchise. I mean, he's done every single right thing in the last 8 months.
Not only did Dallas surprise him by trading him and never talking to him about it, they cost him $200 million.
Yep.
Because they took him out of the Supermax. So if you can't get motivated by that, I don't know what motivates you.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we're going to do some sports graffiti. 877-710-ESPN. Mookie snaps out of the slump last night. Three hits for Mookie, 2 homers for Max. 2 homers for Teoscar Hernandez. Big night. Shohei Ohtani's on the mound this afternoon. First pitch is coming up for you in just a couple of minutes. We'll keep you up to date on all that as we move through the day. And, of course, all the Luka stuff, the Lakers stuff. Who do you like for MVP in the NBA? All the stuff that we've talked about. Fair Game, 877-710-ESPN. 877-710-ESPN. Jump on the phones now. All right, Freeway Series is on. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water and ESPN LA are hosting the ultimate watch party. Join us at Clearman's Galley. Oh, I know that place. In San Gabriel.
Yeah, you do.
On Wednesday, August 13th at 6 p.m. Grab your gear, hang out with the crew, enter to win tickets and more at the Freeway Series watch party at Clearman's Galley, presented by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, the official water of Major League Baseball. All right, get ready, LA. AARP Los Angeles and ESPN LA are teaming up in a big way to kick off the 2025 football season. We're giving away 2 lucky winners a pair of tickets to the first professional football game of the season right here in LA. You and a guest could be in the stands soaking in the energy, the action, and the thrill of game day. No catch, no purchase necessary, just a chance to win an unforgettable experience thanks to AARP Los Angeles. And here's how you enter. Just head to aarp.org/Los Angeles. Scroll down to the news section. Again, that's aarp.org/Los Angeles. Scroll down to the news section and fill out the entry form. It's really quick. It's really easy. No purchase necessary. Got to be 18, though, and legal U.S. resident to enter. Void where prohibited. Promotion runs August 4th through August the 22nd. For official rules and to enter, visit aarp.org/Los Angeles. Head over to the news section. This giveaway is administered by AARP. Don't miss your shot. Enter now. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Travis Rogers into Marco Farr.
Weekday mornings at 9 a.m. after Clinton and Friends.
This is an unpopular opinion, but I'm going with it.
Go ahead.
I think prime rib's awful.
No, you're a horrible human.
Fat, right?
It's
you're a horrible human being for saying that.
Undercooked.
No, you can get it well done.
Rubbery, not particularly flavorful.
Oh.
It's too fatty. If I never had another cut of prime rib the rest of my life, I'd be 100% fine.
If there were other choices, I'd probably choose something else.
Yes.
But I'm
the only cut of prime rib that I can kind of sort of get behind is an end cut. That's it.
Well, the end cut.
Yeah.
Well, eating the butt is sometimes better in the long run. But the end cut will give you what you want. Why are you looking at me like that?
Wow.
But you're a bad...
Just messed me all up. Okay.
We'll need this in the Mandy's. Because I wasn't really trying to do anything.
Yes, shut up. Yes, you were.
Travis and DeMarco tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.
Don't miss Travis and DeMarco on 710 ESPN.
Hey, it's Mace. College football is back, and there's no better place to catch every heart-pounding moment than Cosm. This isn't just a sports bar. It's your front row pass to the future of fandom. Feel the tackles, the touchdowns, and game day glory like never before with Cosm's shared reality displays. Step into the dome, an immersive 3-level experience that puts you right on the field, or rally with your friends in the hall where every game is on all at once. Don't just watch college football, live it. Get your tickets now at Cosm.com. I'll see you there.
When pain keeps you from doing what you love, Hoag Orthopedic Institute gets you back to you. We are ranked number 18 in the nation and number 1 in Orange County for orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News & World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hoag Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
Rams fans, the 2025 Rams regular season is right around the corner. Don't miss any regular season home games this year with marquee matchups against the 49ers, Lions, Texans, Buccaneers, and more for only $97 per game. In addition, get home playoff ticket access, interest-free monthly payment plans, and stadium event pre-sale access. Visit therams.com/2025. Again, that is therams.com/2025. Secure your season tickets and see you at the Rams house.
Looking for an easy way to save energy and earn money? With Clean Power Alliance's Power Response Home program, you can do both. Simply reduce your electricity use with small actions, such as unplugging appliances or air drying laundry during times of high energy demand. You could earn $20 just for signing up. Power Response. Great for your wallet and for the planet. Get paid to power down today at cleanpoweralliance.org/home.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station.
And it is 1 o'clock in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland. And it's time for Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti like we do every day at this time. Sponsored by our friends at BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout. Now let's do it. Let's talk about it on Sports Graffiti on Mason and Ireland.
All right, got a couple of lines open. Ireland's in the Idaho compound. Me, Brian, Laura here and ready for you, 877-710-ESPN. Let's start out with Keith. Keith, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Keith.
Yes, I called up in 2017 regarding the Laker draft. John was adamant that Lonzo Ball was the best pick. I said, come on. De'Aaron Fox lit him up. Donovan Mitchell's better. And Jason Tatum. I just wondered if John could ever admit that that was the wrong choice.
Well, I think Jason Tatum's proven to be the best player in that draft. The franchise, so yeah, I'll admit that I was wrong about that.
It was the wrong choice, yeah.
But, Mace, do you remember who the first pick in that draft was? Lonzo was second, Tatum was third.
Was that Luka?
Markelle Fultz.
And
the Sixers traded up to get him.
God.
Boston had the number one pick. They gave them the following year's number one to drop back 2 spots, and they got Tatum. So that was a pretty good draft for the Celtics.
Hey, let me tell you something.
And Mitchell didn't get taken until the 14th pick.
I said lots of dumb stuff in 2007, but I don't want to be rated for it now.
Oh, I don't mind.
Yeah.
And
he remembers that exact phone call.
Sure he does. But, I have to own that. I thought Lonzo was – I watched almost every game Lonzo played at UCLA. I thought he was going to be a great NBA pro. He hasn't been able to stay healthy. I think he's got a chance to turn his career around now that he's in Cleveland.
Right.
But the big issue with him is his knees. He's got his health has got – his body's got to hold up.
Let's go to Don. Don, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hey, Don.
Hey, guys. Hope everybody's doing good today. Hey, John, I just wanted to say, you can't win them all, but great call on changing Mookie's bat. I was wondering, can you take a look at Conforto for it?
It's funny. This thing has grown a life of its own. What he's talking about is some guy called into Dodger Talk the other day and said to David Vassegh, hey, Ireland thinks Mookie's using too heavy of a bat. What do you think? And Vassegh basically dismissed it, saying that Mookie shouldn't take advice from me. Now, Mace, you heard it. You said he didn't even go that far.
He did not even go that far. He said, well, I'm sure John Ireland played a lot of softball on Sundays, but he's not necessarily.
I never said it, but here's the funny thing. Today, Vassegh was announcing that he posted something along the lines of, watch this video with me and Nomar on hitting. And the guy responded, I only take hitting inside from Ireland.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, when I heard it live, I was like, I can't believe John ever brought up the bat.
I didn't, but no, one thing we figured out is that the audience can't tell any of us apart.
No.
We all get in trouble
They really can't sometimes. But, my thing was Mookie was just in his own head. He'll come around. They just need to leave him alone.
Well, 3 hits last night.
Yeah, he's coming around, I think. He's coming around. Let's go to Steve. Steve, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hey, Steve.
Hey, guys. Hey, real quick, John, did you say that the organic produce was the bananas were the organic were ripening too fast?
Too fast, yeah. Well, or not too fast, but faster than the ones that aren't organic.
Right. So just a little fact: organic produce tends to ripen faster as a whole, right?
Right.
Because it's treated, right, a little bit with synthetic preservatives, waxes, that kind of stuff, even pesticides, right? But in the case of bananas, it's kind of the opposite, okay? And I noticed this. I eat a banana every day, have a lot of bananas.
So do I.
The organic ones ripen slower on the whole because they are not treated They use their own process of ethylene gas to ripen, but the other bananas are actually treated with it to speed it up, so that when they pull them and they're green, they look more presentable in the markets, essentially. So bananas are the opposite. So
okay, I'll try it.
With bananas.
I'll try it. I've had the other experience, but I don't know anything about produce, so I'll definitely try your suggestion.
Here's something about me, John, that I don't think anybody will go along with. I like brown bananas.
Well,
they
that's
are delicious.
Well, those are the ones that have the most sugar because they sweeten as they get older.
That's what I'm talking about.
Digestively, if you're somebody like me that has digestive issues, the greener the better because they plug you up.
Yeah, plug you up. John wants to be plugged up. Anthony!
Yay, amen.
You're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Anthony.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm going to piggyback off what Don said because on my way home yesterday around 4 o'clock, I tuned into the other station, and because stuck in traffic, thanks a lot, Cowboy Camp. It was awful. I didn't even go to the camp. I was just trying to drive through to get home. Anyways, for 45 minutes, they talked about John Ireland and the bat and had people tweeting in and messaging them and saying, so to your credit, John, you made a big impact on the world.
For something I never said. That's great. I didn't even have to do any work.
You didn't have to do any work. It was the greatest thing. I was hoping I could get through today to talk to you about it because it was so hilarious that it brought up a lot of stuff that wasn't true. But for 45 minutes, they talked about you. So,
well, if they're talking about you, you must be doing something
exactly,
right.
Exactly. I can't believe I'm a big Dodger guy. I've not had anything attributed to me. I've not been aggregated. Nobody quotes me anywhere. It's frustrating. Let's go to. Do I sound frustrated?
I would like to thank KLAC for providing them for 45 minutes of content.
Yeah, good for you, man. That is awesome.
I didn't know I had that ability.
No. Let's go to Nick. Nick, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hey, Nick.
Hey, how's you guys going? Thanks for taking my call. I just wanted to piggyback on what some of the fans were saying about LeBron, what he does off the court, and his little social media posts. And I get it. And, I'm a lifelong Laker fan, but I just think some of the stuff he does, it does rub us Laker fans the wrong way. Kobe would never do stuff like this, although he was homegrown too. But before I moved out here to Dallas, I remember in 2017, like LeBron was posting something. I think it was Blaze Pizza. He was going to be there.
Yes,
and
the very
me personally,
just when he arrived. And by the way, Culver City, I went to that. I actually went. It was a total log jam, traffic jam in Culver City. But he didn't go to the Blaze Pizza, and some people still bring that up.
Yeah, and I was upset too. I was even there. I remember CBS 2 Kicker, and I was there. I think Channel 7 truck was there. Then LeBron said after the fact that he never said he was going to be there. My thing is though, just don't do stuff like that. Me personally, I never did like that though. But LeBron's going to be LeBron. We all know he wants to create and he wants attention though. But that's pretty much what I wanted to say.
All right,
thanks
very much.
So Mace, I just sent you a picture that Richard Krasnick sent me.
Got
you
it.
were copied on it too.
Oh yeah, I see it.
LeBron and Savannah went to the Clutch Gym, which still has all the Clipper signs, and the Clipper logo is as clear as day, and he's working out with Savannah. Did you have a problem with that picture?
Yeah, why are you posing with the Clippers logo?
He's with his wife doing Pilates.
I know, but there has to be a difference. Go to the other angle and shoot it. You don't have to shoot it with the Clippers logo in the background.
Yeah, I don't think they care.
Yeah, they definitely don't care. He's trolling everybody.
Yeah,
he does not care. He just wants us to talk about him.
Well, it's working.
Yep. I think, John, you remain the only unbothered person.
Yeah, I am. This is a nothing burger to me.
Yeah, I just think it's ridiculous. Stupidest thing he's done. Let's go to Javier. Javier, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Javier.
Yeah, hey, what's up, guys? Hey, listen, let me tell you guys something.
Yep.
The minute the Lakers got LeBron, this is what I said. And hear me out, L.A. LeBron needed the Lakers more than the Lakers needed LeBron. And that's what's really going on. And first of all, he got us a championship, but he's the only superstar that never got us a two-peat. He never got a second ring, a third ring. So, hey, my hat's off to LeBron. He's a good player, but you got to go, my boy. Later.
Okay, later. Just wraps up later.
Do people like that not realize that we had 6 consecutive losing seasons
Terrible
until LeBron
seasons.
got here?
Yeah,
it's like that period didn't even exist.
Yeah, it's remarkable to me that is still a narrative that is out there because he did come here. If you would have told me if you get LeBron, you're going to win one championship. I would say championship, sign me up.
Right. Because remember, they hadn't had one since, I think LeBron got here in 2018. They hadn't had one since 2010.
That guy's saying, like, well, he needs two. You got to be two if you want to be a Lakers.
Oh,
jeez, good God, is right. Let's go to Vicente. Vicente, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Vicente.
Hey, guys, thank you for taking my call. Again, LeBron, LA, relax. We're Laker fans. We're not LeBron. The name in the front is bigger than him in the back.
Okay.
Magic left, Kobe left. It's all going to be good.
It's all
going to
be
fine. Everybody relax. Stop wasting your energy on hating that man, dude. It's going to be good.
Oh, that's not
going
to happen.
It's all going to be good. So everybody relax and let this LeBron playoff and stop wasting your time hating on that dude.
Yeah, you know what's going to change this, John?
Another championship?
Winning.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's going to forget about posing in front of this or shooting that or sending out this tweet or Instagram if they come out of the box 10-1. Nobody's going to say a word. If they play like they...
You know who's not going to forget?
Who?
LeBron.
Oh, yeah, no, he's definitely not going to. I hope he has a huge chip on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. I want to do one more call. And by the way, Pepe Mantilla is in the house now.
Oh, good.
So we'll get Pepe in here. Let's go to Nurse Ray. Nurse Ray, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Nurse Ray.
Hey, guys, love you much. 2 points.
Yes.
First one is LeBron's never going to get the love that Kobe does, mainly because he lacks the hero arc that Kobe had, where he came into the league, struggled. We saw him struggle. We saw him overcome his struggles and become a champion. LeBron came into the league as an 18-year-old and punked 25-year-old men. No one can relate to that. So he's starting off from kind of behind as far as that's concerned. My second point is to essentially amend for this, LeBron trolls, and that actually compounds the problem. Aside from that, he didn't need us nearly as much as we needed him, and I respect the bubble championship because everyone and every team was healthy, and we still kicked their butts, and we're yelling Kobe when we did it.
There you go. Thank you, Nurse Ray.
Well, you know, Mace, I don't know if we talked about this or not. We talk about so much stuff, I don't remember what we do on the air or off. Daryl Morey came out last week.
Yeah, we did a big thing on this, but go ahead. I think it's worth.
So you did when I wasn't
Yeah,
there.
no, we did it. But you know, here's the thing about that, and I think they were 52-17 during the regular season. Does that sound right? They were 16-5 in the playoffs. They still needed 16
They were the
wins.
best team in the league before the league shut down.
They were the
because of
1
COVID.
seed. LeBron finished second MVP voting. AD finished second Defensive Player of the Year. Like, that was a really, really good team that won. And they won completely legit. I mean, they played 90% of the season for all intents and purposes and then went to the playoffs and all the same rules applied. I just don't understand why bubble championship is why people don't value it the way we do.
Well, so what The Athletic did was they asked 18 different NBA writers, is Daryl Morey right? Is the bubble championship less than? And all 18 disagreed with Daryl.
Yep.
And we like Daryl. I ran into him in an elevator in Boston this year. He's a great guy. I just disagree with him about this.
By the way, he says he's been taken out of context. I'm like, no, I'm reading what you actually said. You actually did devalue the championship in 2020. He wasn't taken out of context. He said it.
Yeah, and I just think he's wrong.
I do too. All right, so Pepe's coming in here next. Soccer fans, this one's for you. It's the Soccer Dream Ticket presented by San Antonio Cardinals. Your chance to win an unforgettable trip for 2. We're talking 2 tickets to the final match, plus hotel and round-trip flights. Enter for your chance to win now at SoccerDreamTicket.com. That's SoccerDreamTicket.com, brought to you by San Antonio Cardinal Wine, the perfect game day wine. My favorite car that I've ever driven is the one I'm driving right now. I love my Hyundai Elantra Hybrid. So when I partnered up with the Southern California Hyundai dealers, I'm like, show me everything. And I test drove everything. I test drove the Sonata. I test drove the Ioniq 5, which is amazing. It's an EV, range up to 300 miles, totally amazing, ultra-fast charging, like a spaceship inside and out. All the SUVs, the Santa Fe, the Palisade, the Tucson. it's the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. You've got to get out there and test drive all of the new Hyundais. It is a great day for a new Hyundai at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. It is going on right now with your Southern California Hyundai dealers. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Up next on ESPN LA.
More of LA's mega sports station and LA Sports Talk.
The 9-hour LA Sports Mega Block, made possible by Next Gen Air and Plumbing.
Got a clog? Call NextGen for their $88 drain cleaning special.
Visit nextgenairandplumbing.com. Tell them ESPN LA sent you.
Be sure to catch Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti, weekday afternoons at 1 p.m. on Mason and Ireland. Sponsored by BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout.
I auditioned for Old Broadway once, only I was off-key, off-beat, and off-stage. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
It's gonna be hot thunder from down under. Live August 15th.
Number 2.
The Marketplace. Because poke, pizza, and pork ribs are a party on your plate.
And the number 1 reason.
Football is back. Grab a beer, give your team a cheer. Need I say more? Watch everywhere you eat, stay, and play.
Morongo, good times.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time.
Take me up and never put me down.
Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink like our tangy passion fruit lemonade. Waba Grill, keeping it real every day for you.
Hey, Joe Fortenbaugh here. Whether you're locking in your home run picks or riding with your favorite golfers this summer, ESPN Bet is your sportsbook for all the action. Go from checking stats on your favorite teams and players to placing bets in just a few taps. Plus, new customers can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Download the ESPN Bet app and sign up with the promo code JOEQ to get started today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Purple Wave Auction remains the trusted leader in online equipment auctions. What makes the difference is you. You are part of our growing global community that continues to trust Purple Wave with the equipment that builds and feeds America. This trust placed in us by our community, from construction to ag producers and fleet drivers, brings great equipment opportunities to their next owners. Join the Purple Wave community today. purplewave.com.
And it is Mason and Ireland, your Wednesday afternoon. Don't forget, you can listen to us each weekday on multiple platforms, 7:10 a.m., the all-new ESPN LA app on your phone, or on YouTube. Watch the show at ESPN Los Angeles right now. You can see Johnny Ice set up at the Idaho compound.
I've always said I'm not retiring. I'm not going to. You will ease me gracefully into retirement at some point.
I'm not retiring, but I do need to be done by 3:30.
Right now, though, more of Mason and Ireland, your Wednesday afternoon on ESPN LA.
Touching hand, reaching out. So Pepe went to see the Neil Diamond musical. He's got the gear. The hoodie says "So good, so good, so good." I saw it too. It's really good. John, you would like it if you're a Neil Diamond fan. The guy they got playing Neil Diamond sounds so much like him.
So much like him.
Who? Was it a movie?
No, it's like a play. It was at the Pantages. Now it's at the Segerstrom Center down in Orange County, right?
It's a musical.
It's a
you
musical.
You would like it.
Yeah, my mom would love it. My mom's favorite singer is Neil Diamond.
Broadway John, you should take Myrna to the show.
Maybe I will.
Right.
Yeah,
That's right.
she's coming up here to Idaho in a couple of weeks, so we'll discuss.
I missed something, and I want to make sure we do it. When we do Sports Graffiti, Let's Talk About It, is sponsored by BetterHelp. If you are dealing with any emotional issues, mental health issues, believe me, therapy can change your life. Go to BetterHelp.com/timeout for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout.
All right, I got a question for Pepe.
Good.
Pepe, you, like me, cover every game.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand where this LeBron hate is coming from? Because people are all over me about this. I don't get it. I'm never going to get it, no matter how many people call and tell me all the things. A guy just called and said, the problem with LeBron is he only got us one title.
You need two.
As Bob tweeted to us, Jerry West, Elgin Baylor, and Wilt all had one title. But because it's LeBron, the hate comes to the top. Pepe, why do you think that is?
It's very, very simple. I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to answer with a question.
Okay.
How hard is it to get a championship in the NBA?
Very.
Yep.
And then LeBron got one with the Lakers.
Yes.
Okay. Now, everybody thinks of LeBron and then they compare him with Kobe. Kobe was totally different. He was a different player, a different person, everything.
Yeah.
But LeBron is an excellent player. I'm glad he plays for the Lakers. I mean, if you're a fan of the Lakers and you don't like LeBron with the Lakers, we don't get that championship.
Right. Oh, no question. I mean,
and Pepe, by the way, you and I are the same. We're on the same side of this. And Mace is kind of with us.
I am.
But,
I think he's an elite player. He makes the team better. I don't want him to go anywhere. I just don't like the passive-aggressive trolling.
Right. What Pepe just said, if you're a fan of the Lakers and you don't like LeBron, Pepe, I cannot tell you how big that crowd is getting. That people that are fans of the Lakers but hate LeBron. And I'll never understand it. Do you?
I don't understand, but in a way, it's like they want to hate somebody, and it's LeBron.
Right. So he's the poster child for their hatred.
But, John, you don't think that Laker fans have a viscerally negative reaction to LeBron posed in front of the Clippers logo?
I think that now.
You're saying, why do they? This is
I think
one
that
of
now.
the reasons.
I've accepted that I am in the minority.
Yeah.
I mean, I always say that there are things that I feel I'm right about, but 90% of the audience disagrees with me. I think this one is more like 60. I think 60% of the audience is down on LeBron. Pepe and I are in the camp with 40 that appreciate LeBron being here. I don't think it's as bad as some other things.
Yeah,
but,
I think you can love him as a player and dislike all the rest of the stuff.
Right, and I think that's where we're at.
Yeah.
It's different times in Lakers history. When Kobe was here, he was most of the time he was well liked because he was more, I'm going to say, down to earth than LeBron. If Kobe saw you in the street or in a restaurant or wherever, he stop and say hi to you. And at least my experience with LeBron is not like that. But that's not a problem for me because he's an excellent player, one of the best players that I've seen in my life, and I'm blessed to be able to do all of Kobe's games. Nobody did it.
Right.
Okay. So and that way, of course, I'm gonna be on Kobe's side. But that doesn't mean that LeBron is not good. He's really good, and
he is an unbelievable talent.
I hope he stays with the Lakers and he retires with the Lakers and he plays with Luka and they get another championship.
Yeah, and I think they're going to have a chance this year. I'm not picking them to win it. I don't think anybody is, but they have a chance.
I am.
You think they're going to win the whole thing?
I told you they're going to be in the finals.
Well, if they get to the finals, I love their chances because the West is a lot stronger than the East.
Absolutely.
But one thing, Pepe, that somebody called, all this sports graffiti has turned into the bash LeBron segment.
LeBron graffiti.
Yeah, and somebody called the other day and said, John, it's the $52 million. We could take that $52 million and apply it to better players. Really? Where are they? And the other thing is, we pay LeBron that money to entertain us.
Yep.
100 nights a year, he provides us with entertainment. It's the same concept that Shohei. Shohei makes $70 million a year because he gives us 162 nights of entertainment.
Of course.
And people don't seem to get that. They want more. They want him to, like, Bergman came on the other day and complained about he doesn't do enough for the community. Like, that's not what he's being paid to do.
But he does do stuff for the community. That's the part of it that's unfair. The LeBron James and Savannah Foundation does all kinds of good work all over the place.
But people that don't like LeBron don't care.
Yeah.
They just use it as another bash point.
And you know this, John, because you're in the same section that I am. How many people come through the doors, through the aisle, that are coming to see LeBron and the Lakers, and now LeBron look at the Lakers, and in the past was Kobe with Shaquille, with Pau.
Well, it's the thing Jerry Buss understood better than anybody, and it's the thing I pound on the table about. It's a star-driven town.
That's right, and
it's an entertainment product.
They're coming from everywhere in the world. Okay.
Yeah. Every game, Mace, Pepe and I will see somebody with a sign that says, "I flew here from Tokyo. I flew here from Melbourne.
Yeah.
I flew here from Miami,
Buenos Aires.
Yeah, to see LeBron.
Yep.
That's who they're coming to see." And yet people in Los Angeles don't seem to appreciate it, at least not to the level I think they should.
Yeah. All right, coming up next for you, John, I want to ask you and Pepe and everybody here, if you and your spouse worked in the same business, would it be bad for your relationship?
Yes.
And it happened again last night, and this time it was at crypto. We'll talk about that on the way next. The Freeway Series is on. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water and ESPN LA are hosting the ultimate watch party. Join us at Clearman's Galley, where I have done some damage, in San Gabriel on Wednesday, August the 13th at 6 p.m. Grab your gear, hang with the crew, enter to win tickets and more at the Freeway Series Watch Party at Clearman's Galley, presented by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, the official water of Major League Baseball. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, time to tell you about Thrive, the leading managed security service provider in the country. We all know, we talk about it all the time. Defense wins championships and turnovers kill you. That's true in business, too. 1/3 of businesses will unwittingly turn over their sensitive company data to thieves this year. As soon as that happens, everything is compromised. Your customer files, your bank accounts, and you won't know it until the $1 million ransom hits your email. Preventing data turnover is why your business needs Thrive. They'll start with a cyber risk assessment. Their security analysts identify gaps and deliver solutions to help keep your network healthy and protected. I've been hacked. Trust me, you don't want it. It's not a matter of if, it's when. Are you ready? Get your no-obligation security recommendations and consultation. Your business depends on it. Now, here's how you do it. Write down this website. I'll give it to you twice. thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Again, that's thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Protect your business with Thrive.
Are you ready for amazing golf at one of the best courses in Southern California and to be part of raising money for an incredible cause? It's time for the 4th annual Give Back Golf Classic, Friday, August 29th at the stunning Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda, benefiting the Folds of Honor Foundation. Folds of Honor, they have a mission to empower deserving military families with educational support and opportunities. Register to play now at blackgoldgolf.com/FOH. Plus, there are still sponsorship opportunities to be part of this amazing event. blackgoldgolf.com/FOH.
You know I love the outdoors and adventures. Hey, it's Travis calling all adventurers. Page, Arizona is your ultimate outdoor playground. Snap that iconic shot at Horseshoe Bend. Then hike the stunning 11-mile rim trail. Explore one of 13 breathtaking slot canyons, including world-famous Antelope Canyon. Craving water fun? Cruise Lake Powell by kayak, jet ski, or houseboat, or float the Colorado River to Lee's Ferry. Make Page your base camp for day trips to Grand Canyon, Zion, and the Wave. Start planning your trip today at visitpageaz.com.
Do you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans? With credit card debt at all-time highs, Debt Relief Advocates is urgently notifying consumers of debt relief now being made available, designed to aid consumers with out-of-control credit card debt. Those who qualify and enroll for this relief program will only have to pay back a fraction of what they owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. This is a relief program that credit card companies would rather you not know about, as it ends your debt nightmare and loan saves you lots of money. Consumers owing at least $10,000 in credit card debt or personal loans can now take advantage of this debt relief as the cost of living skyrockets. Debt Relief Advocates has established a relief hotline for you to call to learn what debt reduction you may qualify for, so don't wait. For this free information, call the Relief Hotline at 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of your Los Angeles Rams. This is Mason and Ireland on your home of Rams football, 710 ESPN.
Oh, God, I hate this song.
Good night.
Only because you mentioned it earlier.
The worst.
So, Mace, Fergie is completely out of the Black Eyed Peas?
Yeah, I think Fergie bailed on the piece.
Yeah, she's out.
Yeah, she's out.
How did I
It's
miss
just-
that?
It's Will.i.am and...
They have a new girl, I heard.
Do they?
Yeah, I don't know who she is, but apparently she was there last night with them.
Yeah,
you didn't see them?
No, because I don't get to concerts at 7:30.
Laura, it took us 2 hours
To get
from
there.
Century to Pinkay, and we missed the whole.
I didn't miss
Yeah.
Shakira, but I did miss Black Eyed Peas.
You went to Shakira also,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, how was Shakira?
It was it was good, especially when she was singing the old song.
Sing a little bit of this.
No,
Come on.
it's okay.
Come on,
This is
Pepe.
Kiss
Sing a
FM
little.
Shakira, not Superestrella
But
Shakira.
Pepe's going to sing a little.
No,
Go ahead.
No,
Come on, Pepe.
no,
Do it,
Laura
do it.
can sing.
No, I want my hips to do what she does. That's all I
I
want.
just
Oh
wanted,
yeah, hips don't lie.
I just wanted to hear Pepe sing. All right, so John, your wife is not in your business.
Correct.
She is in publicity, right? Is that fair to say? Marketing,
yeah.
publicity?
Yeah.
My spouse is an actor, so not in my business. Pepe,
Actor.
what does Liz do?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something before Liz.
Okay.
My deceased wife
Mm-hmm.
and I met working for the same company,
Oh.
and we worked at the same company for a while. If it wasn't for that, it would have been my life would have been different, and I will regret that because
That's where you met.
we were married for almost 40 years.
Oh, God bless. All right, so I found this little clip of sound. This is Dave Franco, who's married to actress Allison Brie. Do you know who they are, Dave? Or John?
I do, both.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here is what Dave Franco said about dating actresses.
I dated actresses before Allison, and there
What?
was, and there was a point where I committed to never doing it again, right? And I think then I met Allison, and there is something very beneficial about dating someone who does what you do, and we were just very much on the same page about so many things, and it was, I kind of had to go through a few people to get to her, but now I can't imagine, honestly, dating someone outside the entertainment.
So there you have it. He and Allison Brie. Now, I've said that my rule number one when I hit the dating market, and by the way, there's big publicity when I hit the dating market. That was a big deal. I said I don't want to date an actor.
You cursed yourself when you did that.
Ended up with actually, there were two rules: no smokers and no actors, and I ended up with an actor who smokes.
Well, that's because you made rules.
Correct. I made
That's
rules.
the universe correcting you,
That's
making
right.
rules.
But I would not be able to deal with Juan if he was in this business. I would find it really hard because work would follow me home. Like when I go home, I put on the games and stuff, but there's life happening, and he's not as engaged in it as I am, so we talk about other stuff. I don't want somebody who's like crazy doing what I'm doing at home.
Without any disrespect to Pepe, who made a good point about how he met his wife at work.
Yep.
Because I think a lot of people, Lisa and I met on a job site.
Yeah, sure.
But I could not agree with you more. If Lisa and I worked at the same, if Lisa worked at ESPN LA, we'd probably be divorced.
Right.
Because I think you're right. It's too much of the same thing. I look forward to seeing her when I get home because I can forget about this place.
When I go home, I'm not thinking about, who's doing afternoons or who's morning. Or none of that. It doesn't matter to me.
Now, having said that, most people, Pepe, are workaholics, and they want to do a really good job. And so chances are that's their best chance of meeting a partner is at work.
That's right.
So, I mean, you've got to kind of be able to make it work both ways. Mace, you and I would not want to work with our respective spouses.
Oh, God, no.
But I'm far enough in it now where I could.
I mean, I always think about Chris Morales and Steffa here.
I was just thinking about that. But, it depends on the person and depends of, like, actors and our business.
Right.
It's harder because of what we do, and
Sure.
we have to be on top of watching the sports and all that.
Yeah.
It's a different story. But, I mean, it depends on the person. If the person is a good person that is not going to be competing with you,
Right.
then it's going to work.
But if you're in the same business, you are competing.
No,
That's
not necessarily.
I once worked at it when my second job in television was in Beaumont, Texas, and the anchor I used to work with, who was a great guy, was dating his co-anchor at another station, and things got so bad when they broke up that they would not look at each other on the air, and they were sitting next to each other every night doing the news at 6 and 11.
Yep.
But they would not acknowledge it because and so it eventually led him to leave that place, to get out of there because it got so uncomfortable. So that's a risk too.
Because this business is very competitive, and the actors is the same thing.
Yes.
And not only that, I mean, the actors, it's hard to give time to your partner if you have to leave,
travel,
and
do all
and
that
go
stuff.
somewhere
Yeah.
else.
Yeah. Hey, Laura, what about you and your Boo? What if Boo came in and he was going to produce Afternoon Drive?
We would not be together.
You would not be together?
I've always said you don't date people in the work business. Like, it's hard. I mean, he does do some sort of entertainment, but it's not in radio or broadcasting.
Right.
And for me, like, I like what John said. I want to see my partner, and if you're working with him daily, as much as you're friends and you have, a good relationship, it's too much.
Yeah, Brian, what about if Allison was in Laura's chair, the executive producer of Mason and Ireland, you, the associate producer, how would you two do?
I think we do just fine, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like I don't think there'd be a problem working together.
Brian,
I think
you're
we
so
start our own
easy
business.
Yeah, but I was just going to say, you're so laid back, you would make it work.
Right. That's right.
Now,
you were easygoing.
would she say the same thing?
Oh, 100%. I think so, too, yeah.
Yeah. So I wanted to, let me pivot here. Last night, the Indiana Fever played the Sparks at Crypto.com Arena, and we had another incident.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about the Sparks' victory.
Well, I was going to also talk, that was good that they won.
But you want to talk about flying sex toys instead?
But I want to talk about the throwing of sex toys onto the court.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I find this to be, and I would imagine the average WNBA player finds this to be really insulting.
Of course.
So
how could it not be?
How do you not, like, what happened to this guy last night?
Well, if they caught him, do you know if they caught him?
I do not know. It was another green one, by the way, I believe.
Yeah, I think you're banned forever.
Is that right?
It should be, and
Well,
also
you should
security
be.
has to be checking the people when they come in.
Well, let me tell you something, guys. Mace, you know this from being a season ticket holder at SoFi.
Mm-hmm.
Facial recognition at arenas and stadiums is so good now. Like, Mace could call the Rams and say, "Can you send me a picture of me sitting in my seat at the stadium from the second quarter of the other game?" And they could do it in 30 seconds. That's how good it is. If they haven't caught this person yet, they're gonna. They just need to comb over the video because there's cameras everywhere in that place. And when you catch them, I just think you make an example out of them. And that's how you stop it.
Yeah, I mean, I think they need to start patting people down as they come in, see if they got a sex toy on them.
Because
why would it show up on the scanner?
Because the scanner is a metal detector, it's not a body scanner.
Oh, so it wouldn't see the sex toy.
Yeah, because the sex toy's rubber.
Oh, right.
There's no metal in it. At least, I think.
It's ridiculous that it's still going on.
They're going to have to find a way to check that. And also, if they catch the guy, he shouldn't be able to.
Yeah, he should be banned, period.
Yeah.
Period. All right, so, John, last night, Mookie Betts, 3 hits last night.
And Muncy 4.
Dodgers win last night. Muncy 2 home runs. Teoscar 2 home runs. Mookie 3 hits. It was an excellent night for the Dodgers. Mookie Betts has been, this is no bulletin, has been scuffling pretty badly.
I think before the first hit last night, he was 0 for his last 23.
Yes. So what did fans do at Dodger Stadium? If you were watching the game or if you were at the game, everybody got on their feet when Mookie came to the plate, and everybody cheered and said, "Mookie, we love you. We love you. We're in here for you.
That's the way to do it."
You." Here is what Mookie said after the game.
It's been a beautiful thing, and so I thank you to all the Dodger fans that have just getting that. I wouldn't call it ovation, but whatever it is. it's super special. It's the first time I've ever gotten anything like that. So, obviously, I would prefer not to. But, if I'm in this situation and I know that Dodger Stadium's behind me, it's just a good thing to know that you're supported.
So, Ireland, you said earlier, do you still believe that meant nothing, the fans rallying for Mookie?
Maybe it helped him get his first hit, which then led to a second hit and then a third. So if you're asking, did it have a domino effect? Maybe. But I think the idea that a crowd is the reason you had a bunch of hits in a game is misleading. Because if that were true, you were just talking about the Sparks.
Yeah.
The Sparks are actually way better on the road than they are at home.
Okay.
Yet the home crowd is standing and cheering and giving them unconditional support.
Except that I think that's different. I mean, nobody stands, cheers loudly, we love you when the guy steps to the plate. The result people cheer, but they don't cheer, generally speaking, somebody with a loud roar before the game.
Have you been to a Dodger game this year?
2 weeks. 2 weeks ago.
It happens to Shohei every time he comes up.
That's
every time.
But that is different.
Why?
Well, so John, you don't think that the crowd has an effect on the players?
I don't think it's the reason that Mookie Betts hits or doesn't hit. I think they can be supportive and it can help, but I don't think that you should credit the crowd with turning Mookie Betts around. I think he has to do that on his own.
Even though Mookie's talking about how special it was.
Yeah, well, he's smart. He's thanking the fans for their support, which I would do too.
Remember how Kobe played when the fans started booing him?
Yeah, better.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, better. I mean, he loved being the villain. He got energized by it. So that would be the opposite of what you guys are talking about.
Hey, one thing I forgot when we were talking about work spouses.
Yeah.
I was the host of the Mason and Diane show at 93 QWRQN in Toledo.
When you were dating Diane.
When I was dating Diane, and nobody knew. We did not talk about it publicly.
You've heard my theory about this. Wherever you work, wherever it is, okay, in our case, it's at ESPN LA.
Yep.
There are people that are sleeping together that nobody knows about.
Who is it? Who is it?
Well, now we know it's Morales.
Oh, right.
But
and by the way, it can be okay as long as you do all the HR business that goes along with it. It can be okay to date people at work.
But in a lot of cases, people don't want you to know.
Right.
You know, they don't want to, that doesn't, they want that to be, it's kind of like when you used to say, after you came out,
yes,
you didn't want to dwell on it because you didn't want to be known as the gay sports talk show host.
Correct.
You wanted that to just be part of your identity.
I just wanted to be the sports talk show host who happened to be gay.
But you know why that is?
But
you
so
know
I
why
think
that
that's
is?
the same feeling, guys. It's why you wouldn't necessarily reveal that you're dating someone, because you want people to deal with you. And
right.
you don't want them to be afraid. Like, Mace, if you and I were dating, they don't want to be able. Yeah, I know. That's a scary thought. To come to me, they don't have to be nervous about what they say about you, but they would have to be if that was out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, but you know what can happen? That's why people don't say anything, because people tend to go and say, you know what? I saw John doing this. That's why they don't do
game
it.
of telephone, and I think there's something.
Well, everybody gossips in any
Yeah,
workplace.
so much
if you don't think
gossip.
it's happening, it is.
Yeah. All right, coming up next for you, hands down, the weirdest manager in baseball. And
I love this
an
story.
amazing business deal after the putt heard round the world. We will do that coming up next. In the meantime, when the insurance company sees Jacob Imrani's name on a case, oh, damn, they know it's coming. A detailed file, verified medical reports, and a demand letter from the law offices of Jacob Imrani that they cannot ignore. They stop playing their games. They start paying attention, because Jacob Imrani's got a reputation. He's been fighting for LA clients for decades, and when Call Jacob is attached to a claim, the insurance company knows this case, they are not going to fold. Call the law offices of Jacob Imrani and send a message. This is not a quick payout. This is somebody with representation that wins, and you don't pay unless Jacob wins your case. Once you're on board, his team handles everything. 844-24-JACOB. I'm telling you, if you're involved in any kind of accident, 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. Remember the catchy jingle?
Accident, or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
And don't forget Jacob, trusted partner of the Rams, the Lakers, and LAFC, along with thousands of people in Los Angeles. You can follow him on Instagram and Facebook. Go to @call.jacob for great advice and prizes and more. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hey, it's Greg Bergman. If you aren't joining Marcus Grant, Parker Bell, and myself every morning on the Blue Review from 8:30 to 8:55 on the ESPN LA YouTube page, what are you even doing with your mornings? We break down everything from Shohei hitting bombs to Tanner Scott blowing saves. We talk about the highs and don't brush off the lows. Always honest and talking how we feel. It's all thanks to LAX, where changes are arriving daily and transforming the travel experience. The Blue Review every morning from 8:30 to 8:55 on the ESPN LA YouTube page. The Blue Review. The Blue Review.
Hey everybody, it's Cap. Inheriting a home can be overwhelming, but Seller's Advantage makes it easy. One customer shared, and I quote, "Inheriting a home felt like too much work. Seller's Advantage gave us a reasonable offer, handled everything, and closed in 3 weeks. I highly recommend them." End quote. Skip repairs and headaches. Call Seller's Advantage at 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com for your free cash offer.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Looking for an easy way to save energy and earn money? With Clean Power Alliance's Power Response Home program, you can do both. Simply reduce your electricity use with small actions, such as unplugging appliances or air drying laundry during times of high energy demand. You could earn $20 just for signing up. Power Response. Great for your wallet and for the planet. Get paid to power down today at cleanpoweralliance.org/home.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos. Fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play.
Adam Schefter here for Vivid Seats, your ultimate destination for all your sports and concert needs this summer. With a game-changing rewards program and an unbeatable selection of tickets, they make it easy for every fan to watch their favorite teams and players in action. Catch every home run and thrilling comeback in person from your favorite seat. Plus, every ticket is backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, giving you peace of mind with every purchase. Visit VividSeats.com or download the app today. Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN.
And it is Mason and Ireland, your Wednesday afternoon. Don't forget, you can listen to us each weekday on multiple platforms. 7:10 a.m., the all-new ESPN LA app on your phone or on YouTube. Watch the show at ESPN Los Angeles right now. You can see Johnny Ice set up at the Idaho compound.
I've always said I'm not retiring. I'm not going to. You will ease me gracefully into retirement at some point.
I'm not retiring, but I do need to be done by 3:30.
Right now, though, more of Mason and Ireland, your Wednesday afternoon on ESPN LA.
What's that, Bergman? Yes, it doesn't operate that way. Hey, Pepe's hanging out, Mason and Ireland show. John, people have weird habits. Like, do you have any weird habits yourself? Just
bunch.
I mean, I'll tell you one right off the bat where you tear your fingernail off. That is just
that's weird.
Weird.
Yeah, but I got a bunch of stuff I do like that. Yeah.
Pepe, you got any weird habits?
No.
No? Oh,
really.
no, Pepe's perfect.
No, I'm not perfect, but I don't have weird habits.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I put...
the only one I know who has more weird habits than me is Michael.
Michael's
got a
some
bunch
weird
of
ones,
them.
yeah.
Oh,
my habits tend to be
ceremony.
my habits tend to be food habits. So like Ready Whip goes on everything. So does green can of
Ready
Parmesan
Whip sounds
cheese.
good on it. I can't think
So
of
good.
anything Ready Whip wouldn't make better.
It does. It's perfect. I've got, and people question this, but I think I've got 6 cans of Ready Whip in the fridge right now.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
What's wrong with that?
It's delicious.
Pepe, what is not better with? I mean, I would put Ready Whip on chili.
Yeah,
I think it'd make it better.
Are you?
That's gross.
Yeah, I have no words.
Okay, Pepe has no words.
I mean, it's crazy. It's totally crazy. Ready Whip in Chile?
Well, yeah, that was John's idea, but no, Ready Whip is delicious on most things. Brian, you got any weird habits? What's the weirdest one?
I don't know. You just put me on the spot. I don't know. I wasn't really thinking of that. So.
Oh, really? This show is all about being put on the spot. You realize that, Brian?
Yeah, I do.
That is the gig.
blank.
Okay. Laura, weird habits.
I mean, I have many.
Okay. Tell me a good one.
So I like pickles. Like I like like dill pickles.
Sure.
So usually you put them like on a burger. I like to just eat them like that with like chile.
Okay. I don't think that's too weird.
You don't think so?
No,
I don't think so.
Tell you, it's nothing. It's no match for Pat Murphy, who's the manager of the Milwaukee Brewers. These are some of the weirdest habits I've ever heard.
So this guy, Pat Murphy, is he was a college manager for a lot of years.
Yes.
And he's developed he's a baseball lifer. And Mace, you know how life is.
Oh, God, yeah.
If you watch Bull Durham, you know.
Yep.
So Pat Murphy likes to snack during games. He's 66. He had his first chance to manage in the big leagues last year when the Brewers hired him, and the Brewers are having a great season.
Right.
But he was doing an in-game interview with Apple. Apple does those games on Friday nights.
Yep.
And he said he was talking to the reporter, and then he pulled out a pancake out of one of his pockets.
A pancake?
Yeah, like a small pancake. And said, "Do you want one?" to the reporter. And the reporter goes, "No." He goes, "Yeah, I keep these in my pockets during the game so I could eat them." And he goes, "What else do you?" So after the game, the reporter said, "Do you have any other weird eating habits?" And he said, "Well, I like to keep cold pizza, preferably with sausage, around for games, either in my pants pockets or in the pocket of my hoodie." But it's how he gets the pizza that's
this
weird.
is the weird part.
He says, "I usually get them in the hotel. When you walk down the hallway, people leave pizza boxes outside, and there are always some slices."
Oh, yeah.
So, number one, you're stealing. Number two, you don't know where that pizza's been.
Right. That is so weird. Walk down the hallway and pick. I just want to let people know. Shohei Ohtani just blasted an Oppo home run, 2-run shot. The Dodgers have a lead in the third, 2-0.
Oh, by the way, did you see who was on base for that home run?
I did not.
They're playing this new guy they got. I think his name is Alex
Call.
Call.
Oh, Alex Call. Yeah, the guy they got from Washington, the outfielder.
All right, so he's made 2 great catches in the outfield. And remember, Shohei's pitching. So he saved Shohei twice, and then he just had his first hit as a Dodger, a double down the right field line, and Shohei drove him in. So that guy is having a hell of a first day.
Absolutely. By the way, it's 2-1. I said 2-0, but it's 2-1. And Mookie just hit a double down the line, right?
Yes, he did.
So
Rojas'
he's
error
doing
is
the
how
Freddie
they scored.
dance. Oh, is that they're scoring in an error?
Yeah, there was a pop up to second base. Rojas missed it, and then they bunted him in. So
yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. All right,
but so that thing with the pizza, the question I asked you, Mace, was, is it kind of quirky and colorful or disgusting and weird? It's disgusting and weird, right?
Yeah, I mean, I have less problem with the pancakes in the pockets than I do with the eating the pizza out of the random boxes
totally
laying in the
And by the way,
hallway.
I would have no issue with him eating cold pizza with sausage if he ordered the pizza himself.
Right.
At least he's not stealing it from the table next door like Kappy did.
Oh, yeah.
Kappy did that one.
But this is like somebody else's throwaway pizza he's grabbing.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Sticking it in his pocket, bringing it to the ballpark.
Imagine like there's like ants that have walked on it. You don't know.
And you asked me for a weird habit, and I thought about one.
Oh, do you have one now?
I have when I eat vanilla ice cream, I put coffee on top. Like if I'm
basically you're just
coffee,
making your own coffee flavored ice cream.
Yeah, okay, good.
That's not all that weird.
I'll tell you, Pepe's worst habit, he lies during his potpourris.
No, his worst habit is he waves to no one at every Laker
that's
game.
True. You've got a number
Your
of
toxic trait, Pepe.
My worst habit is dealing with you guys because I have to just clear myself of.
You have to meditate before you come in just to deal with us.
Because you never know what's going to hit you. Never know. All right, so Ireland.
Pepe, you would miss us if we were gone. As much as you find us frustrating, you would miss us.
Yeah, I guess that's my weird habit.
Yes, that is a weird habit. All right, so I wanted to get to this other thing. J.J. Spawn is that guy who hit the 55-foot putt to win the U.S. Open. and he used a particular putter made by LAB Golf.
Lab Golf, yeah.
Lab Golf.
Mace, this is, I can't tell you how often, I mean, this just goes to show you, and I always love stories like this because life can change on a dime.
Mm-hmm.
Like, think about that CEO of Astronomer at the Coldplay concert. He was living one life. That one moment flipped its life on its head. Now, that was an example of a bad thing. Here's an example of a good thing. So J.J. Spahn won the U.S. Open on a 55-foot putt. It's one of the great putts in championship golf history ever. At the time, Lab Golf, the company who made his putter, said they had no money for ads or marketing. They were a small company. Somebody put one of their putters in the hands of J.J. Spahn. He kind of liked it, so he threw it in his bag, and he ends up winning the U.S. Open.
Crazy.
So after he made that putt, that was in June on Father's Day weekend. After he made that putt, everybody went and said, "Where'd you get this putter?" He goes, "These guys gave it to me, these Lab Golf guys." So everybody calls the CEO of Lab Golf, and he said, "Guys, we'd love to capitalize on this, but we don't have any money. We don't have money for ads or marketing." But after the putt, their website blew up with orders from weekend golfers like me wanting to buy the same putter. And last week, the guy who had no money for any ads or any marketing sold Lab Golf to a private equity firm for $200 million.
Crazy.
All because of one putt. And doesn't that go to show you just life can change on a dime?
On a dime.
And you never necessarily know when. But this is a great example of just keep grinding. Keep doing your thing.
Yep.
And eventually something might break for you. And for this guy at Lab Golf, it broke. And now he's got $200 million.
That's amazing.
We talked about this in the past, and it means don't ever give up, in other words.
Right. And then, Pepe, there are a million examples of that, by the way, of like it really is the most important rule in sports. If there's, like, I had a coach when I was in high school who said, if you remember anything with me yelling at you guys every day, rule number one is don't ever, ever, ever give up. Never. Because you never know when a game can turn on a dime. Right. There was a baseball game last week, Mace. I think it was the Yankees, might have been the Mets, where they scored 8 runs in the top of an inning to blow the game open and gave up 8 runs in the bottom of the inning.
Yep.
You just never know.
Yeah, you just don't know.
But I love stories like that putter story.
Yeah.
That thing's great.
Good for those guys. We'll let you know, Dodgers, the Cardinals wiggle out of a Dodger rally there. Shohei Ohtani does hit the 2-run homer. They are up 2-1, and Shohei on the mound has thrown 3 innings. Whoa,
now,
wow.
We'll see if he comes out for the 4th. Has he done 4 yet?
He didn't finish 4 the last time. Okay. So we'll see if he comes out for the 4th. That was the plan. He's thrown 3 innings, allowed 2 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, and 5 strikeouts in 3 innings. So very, very good. All right, coming up next for you, you're going to do some fast track. Laura's got stuff. Brian's got stuff. And we will do it coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Up next on ESPN LA.
More of LA's mega sports station and LA Sports Talk.
The 9-hour LA Sports Mega Block. Made possible by Next Gen Air and Plumbing.
Got a clog? Call Next Gen for their $88 drain cleaning special.
Visit nextgenairandplumbing.com. Tell them ESPN LA sent you.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Flashy discounts, gimmicky sales? Don't fall for it. At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, we give you honest, wholesale pricing all year long. No bogus markups, no tricks, just the best floors at the best prices. Call 866-62-FLOOR. No sale beats wholesale. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, check them out at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
For the best prices on hardwood, carpet, and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
Hey, it's Mace. This year marks the 90th anniversary of Social Security, a cornerstone of financial security in America. For 9 decades, it has kept hundreds of millions of Americans out of poverty, given families across the country peace of mind and dignity in retirement. That's why AARP will never stop fighting to protect the Social Security payments you earned. Learn more at aarp.org/CA. That's aarp.org/CA. Paid for by AARP California.
Back when I played, leg cramps were no joke. Fourth quarter, overtime, practice, even when I got home, they would hit out of nowhere. Had I known about Highland's leg cramps back in the day, I would have had a locker full of the stuff. Now I'm retired, I still get these cramps on my morning walks, hanging out with my daughter, but now I've got something that actually works. Highland's leg cramps. The tablets dissolve quickly under the tongue and don't upset my stomach. Cramps hit athletes, weekend warriors, couch coaches, all of us. Grab Highland's leg cramps and get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS.
If something happens to you, what happens to your family? Will they struggle financially? Will they be able to afford the home you built together? With Ethos, you can get life insurance coverage in minutes. Get up to $2 million in coverage for as little as $2 a day. All online with no medical exam. Just answer a few health questions. Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Rates may vary. Billed monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
Harry Douglas here. La Quinta by Wyndham is deeply grateful for all our military members, veterans, and their families. We understand the dedication, sacrifice, and hard work that comes with serving our country. As a thank you, we offer 12% off our standard rates, upgraded Wyndham Rewards Gold Status membership, and preferred parking. We want to make your stays as comfortable and rewarding as possible, and we're proud to serve those who serve. Tonight, La Quinta, tomorrow you shine. Visit LQ.com to learn more about our special military perks and discounts. Restrictions apply.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer. Our policy is to provide equal opportunity employment, development, and advancement to all current and potential teammates. If you are an organization that maintains a job bank, provides employment information, or gives job referrals, you may request to be placed on the station's mailing list for future career opportunities. To learn more about careers at Good Karma Brands, please email careers@goodkarmabrands.com.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A Good Karma Brands radio station.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason in Ireland.
All right, it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350Q, 3.25 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand-rubbed lacquer with a dual-plane manifold, open race cams.
Fast Track on Mason in Ireland.
Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. It's Fast Track. Pepe Mantilla is sitting here with us, so he gets to react as well. Laura, Brian, what do you guys got?
All right, Pepe, I'm going to start with you. Even this obviously is for everybody. Today in 2003, Freaky Friday was released. So my question to you guys is, if you can swap bodies with anyone here at the station for a day, who would you want to swap bodies with? Pepe, I'm going to start with you.
Wow. Swap bodies with.
Hey, like Freaky Friday, swap with their mom.
I will swap bodies with a basketball player.
Well, no, somebody here.
Here, Pepe.
Oh,
Aquí en la station.
And the only basketball player is Michael. You just said you were going to swap bodies with Michael.
You want to be in Michael's body for a day?
No, wait a second.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm going to swap bodies with somebody, I don't know. I think I will swap bodies with Brian because Brian is like so cool, so laid back,
good choice, Pepe.
so relaxed.
Yeah.
Nobody bothers him.
Laura, what about you?
So I was debating either Sedano because he travels a lot.
Right.
But also Momo travels a lot, and she's a girl, so I'd probably do Momo.
Yeah, Brian?
This one was pretty easy for me. Either you or John on the caveat that I'm in the massage chair with the gummies or, some extra.
I would go with somebody younger and stronger than me. So I would have, I'd be more athletic. I'd probably swap with DeAndre.
DeAndre's a great swap.
That is that, yeah.
That's a great swap. I would take your life, John, for a day. I would love to have a compound in Idaho with a very
You could go out on the boat. Yeah, you could do much worse.
I can eat anything that I want because you've got the best metabolism in the world.
And play golf every day.
Play golf all that stuff. One day of Ireland would be good for me.
There you go.
Good for me.
Fast Track.
By the way, Freakier Friday is coming out.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it this week?
Yeah.
Yeah, with Lindsay Lohan. It's supposed to be terrific.
The reviews are good.
Looks great.
Yeah.
Fast Track.
Something that came out yesterday that I did watch, don't know how much I enjoyed it, was the Hard Knocks. So Hard Knocks came back with the Buffalo Bills. It debuted yesterday. One of the things that I took from it was they had a pretty cool introduction to their new stadium that they're currently building. Still going to take another year or two, but Josh Allen was in it, and they had this whole bit on it of the science of the new stadium is not going to have any wind. So it blocks out, because they did it scientifically, it blocks out all the wind on the actual playing field. And they were kind of discussing that, but that kind of, to me, it takes away like that Buffalo, the snow, the wind, all that atmosphere kind of a game.
Right.
But I don't understand. How can you make a stadium wind-proof that isn't domed?
That was also my question. They went into it. It's like a couple minutes, something with science and the way it's angled, and it's super it's super high. The actual thing kind of comes over a little bit, so not exactly a dome.
I mean, I guess you could block down some of the wind differential, but you couldn't completely eliminate wind unless you dome it.
Right.
I don't want them doming it in Buffalo.
That was my question here. So are you in favor of these dome stadiums, not dome stadiums? All these new stadiums being built, some of them are domes. Why aren't they all domes? And then you don't have to ever worry about weather.
I actually think the opposite, Brian. I would eliminate domes. For example, when Mason and I were growing up, the NFC Central was the Bears, the Vikings, the Lions, and the Packers. And every week looked like just a massive snowstorm. But now the Lions have a dome, and so do the Vikings. So remember the games, Mason, we were Ram fans growing up. Remember the games the Rams would have to play in the snow at the old Metropolitan Stadium?
Yep.
And it was a major home field advantage. I don't like domes in football.
So I have a different take on this. As somebody who goes to games as a fan all the time, I think customer experience matters, and if you are sitting out freezing your ass off, you're not necessarily having a great time. So I understand why you would go to a dome. Now, at the same time, I also see why, for example, Philly had an advantage in the snow last year against the Rams. So I do get that part of it. But if I am a fan of a particular team and I get a choice between a dome or an outdoor stadium, I'm going, especially if it's cold weather, I'm going dome.
Laura, if you got to pick, would you take a dome or an open-air stadium?
Ooh, open air for sure.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Open air for me, too.
Yeah, and you guys go freeze your asses off. Okay. In Cleveland. No. By the way, Cleveland's building a dome.
Okay, yeah, I don't like it.
Also, Shohei Ohtani did finish 4 innings, allowed 2 hits, no walks, 8. Is that right? 8 strikeouts in 4 innings, no walks.
Is he
allowed
done,
1 earned
run.
We're out of the 4th. The Dodgers are bad. I don't think we know yet, but he was scheduled to throw 4.
Because he can get the win if he pitches 1 more inning.
He's thrown 54 pitches, 37 for strikes. So we're keeping track of that for you, and the Dodgers have a runner on here in the 4th.
Fast Track.
Also a milestone for Ohtani. That 2-run home run was his 1,000th MLB hit. So
there you go.
that's a little milestone
hits.
for him.
Excellent.
Already.
Instagram has put out a few new features today in the social media world. Some of them kind of taken from other apps.
Okay.
A new opt-in location sharing feature, though. Yeah. So it's like a map location of all your friends that you could kind of look at where they're at.
Nope.
Little 2-question part here. I would never, sign up to agree to have my location shared with everybody that follows me, all this good stuff.
Right.
What's the appeal of this? Why do people want to know, where's Steve Mason at right now? I don't get
this
it.
is what I think. That this sets up potentially where somebody's close and you get together. Like, Juan's in Los Feliz, and I'm in Silver Lake. Let's get together. We're right in the same neighborhood. I think that's what it's for. I can't imagine a public person announcing where they are all the time. I would not want people to know where I am all the time.
I'm the same, Brian. I agree with you. I wouldn't even, for the reason Mace gave, which is an honest reason, I wouldn't. By the way, Andy Pa has just scored on a bad throw, so it's 3-1.
St. Louis is very sloppy today.
But I wouldn't want people. Lisa doesn't even know where I am. She doesn't even. Do you track Juan, Mace?
Yeah, I have a tracking device on his cart. No, of course I don't. He can go wherever he wants. I don't
Brian,
care.
does Allison track you?
We do share our locations.
You do?
Yes, but it's never like...
That's a very Kappy and Rachel thing.
It
They
is
share their locations.
yes.
I don't think it's
So
that big of a
Allison
deal.
needs to know where you are every single minute.
I don't think she needs to know. I think it was more of a, she went somewhere where kind of dangerous, I would say.
Okay.
And it's more of a keeping it safe.
Okay.
It's not like we're every hour I'm checking
well,
out where she.
You know how there are people that are posting all the time where they are.
Right.
And that's silly.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. People do post where they are, but I don't want to have a location sharing.
Oh, no, not at all.
That is
Not at
just
all.
stupid Instagram.
Fast track.
All right. Yeah, Brian, that's a very Kappy thing. Whoop, whoop. Anyways, LAFC has finalized the transfer of Korean star, hopefully I say his name correctly, Sun Heung-min, for a league record fee of over $26 million.
Wow.
He has immediately become the highest profile player in Major League Soccer besides Lionel Messi, which to me is crazy. But I just wanted to touch base on how much the Korean culture, obviously here in LA, is a big deal. And how do you foresee him just amplifying that in the MLS world like Ohtani did for the Dodgers?
Well, he's going to bring a lot of new fans.
He already has.
Arguably, from what I read, the greatest Korean soccer player of all time. So, and I think the LAFC has got a very international flavor to it.
They do.
I also, their social media following is going through the roof right now.
Yeah, so they actually, LAFC surpassed over 1 million followers after it was rumored that he was going to come, which influx over, I think, 20,000 followers. So obviously we're starting to see the effects of that. But I just kind of wanted to get your thoughts on how it would, kind of play out. Ohtani obviously was here with the Angels, but just we've never seen that here, especially with LAFC.
It's hard to answer your question because I don't know how big soccer is in Korea. Pepe, do you know if it's big over there?
It is really big.
Is it as big as baseball?
It's bigger than baseball.
Okay, well then there's your answer.
But he wasn't playing in Korea, right? He was playing. There's a transfer fee to one of the EPL teams.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Tottenham, I think. Right?
Tottenham, he was with
that's
Tottenham.
so he was already playing at the highest level.
If you play in the EPL, that means that you're really good, and that is really good for soccer here in the United States. And besides, and I think you mentioned this, the Korean population here in Los Angeles is big. So it's going to be really hard to get tickets now for the LAFC, or whenever they play against Galaxy, it's going to be so hard because this guy is really good.
All right. Pepe with the scouting report. I like it.
Fast track.
All right, Mace, I know you'll say you're all in on a chip in the head, kind of
Chip in the head, yeah. The Neuralink, Elon Musk, one of my favorite people, is developing this chip you can put on your head and put in your head, and you can do a search engine right in.
But hey, by the way, Angry Mob, he's being sarcastic. Don't yell at Mason for saying something nice about Elon Musk.
So let me see if you guys are in on this. So there's a European company, Tomorrow Bio, that is apparently
Tomato Bio?
Tomorrow Bio.
Tomorrow Bio.
That's freezing your body post-death for $200,000 and hope that you can wake up in the future. There'll be a future...
Ted Williams.
Right.
Yeah, Ted Williams on ice.
So apparently they said they've already froze about 4 or 5 people and 5 pets.
Yes.
And you could choose, hoping one day,
those
50 years
pets.
from now,
See,
you could wake up from
I don't
future
believe
medicine.
in this. I don't believe you can be revived.
Let's say you could. You sign up for this $200,000. They freeze you after death.
When do they wake me up?
Yeah, when would you want to be waking up?
I'd want to be waking up before it's over. Before it's all over.
What do you mean?
Before the meteor hits.
Exactly. Till the meteor. I would say about 50 years, the world is going to be so radically different than it is
I'll double that. I'll wait 100.
Yeah. 100 we may not be
And
here.
then you wake up 50 years from now and you're going to say, what?
What the hell did I come back for?
I don't know anything. I mean, like, I'm going to have to start learning because they're probably going to start using a different language.
Yeah, right.
Well, and the wild card here is AI, artificial intelligence, and how much it's going to change everything. For example, Mace, when you and I were growing up, Pepe, you too, think about how we always used to go to record stores.
Yep.
And spend a couple hours there
That was nice.
buying albums, cassettes, 8-tracks. That business completely. Think of all the time we all spent in Blockbuster video stores.
Yeah.
And
Fun
now
day.
those industries are completely gone.
and
So
you know
it'd be interesting to see which industries survive and which ones
I
don't.
kind of miss the Friday night roaming around the aisles at the video store days.
Oh.
That was actually. Did you see that one? Did you see that? Hey, you should try this. It was like a social experience.
The videos, but I mean, go back to the records. You wanted to buy a record, and they give it to you, and they put you in a cabin, and you listen, and if you like it, then you buy the record. Remember?
Right. I do. Yeah, no, that's a good time. We've lost all those opportunities, libraries, video stores, where we browse and we sort of make social connections. All those things are gone now.
In 50 years, Mace, will schools, colleges have libraries?
No.
I don't think so.
You're not going to need them, right?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Everything's on the internet.
Yeah.
People don't like to read.
No, even like I used to go to the library to research things for
I think
papers
they
and all
will.
that kind
I
of stuff.
think they will just because they're still designated places for you to study and to do specific things. So it might not look the same way as when we went to school, but I do think they'll have like a library, like
a different
building.
kind of library.
It's like a building, right? It's more like a study hall type situation.
Study hall, right?
But now, if you have a question, you just put the question, and the computer
Yeah,
gives you the answer.
AI, they got you.
Fast track.
All right, guys. So I wanted to play this. I know, Mace, you hate the Mount Rushmore, but Tom Brady was asked about his Mount Rushmore.
His Mount Rushmore. Okay.
I'm going to play it for you guys.
Who is your Mount Rushmore of GOATs?
Michael Jordan. He was my childhood idol. He was unbelievable. Obviously, I loved Kobe Bryant. I still love Kobe Bryant. Tiger, his competitiveness. What Roy McIlroy's done, I love that. Shohei Ohtani, what he's done has been unbelievable. Barry Bonds. He went to my high school. I was the biggest fan of him growing up. Michael Phelps. I love him. Michael Johnson. Asia Wilson from my Las Vegas Aces. I love her. She's amazing. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. This little thing they got going. I love that. It's been really exciting.
All right, so I wanted to play that for you guys.
Got
because
everybody in
he
that.
has 11 people in his mountain.
Yeah, that's too many.
And my thing is, okay, if you guys were interviewing Tom Brady, are you guys correcting him and like, yo, man, you got like...
No, you know what I would ask him about based on what you just played?
Uh-huh.
All right, think about this. Barry Bonds and Tom Brady went to the same high school? That's
right?
got to
Wow.
be... Has any high school ever produced two better athletes than that? I mean,
that's incredible.
that is unbelievable.
Yeah. But it's nice that he shouted out Shohei in there. He's right.
But I mean, 12?
By the way, Shohei
Yeah,
did,
he had way too many.
He did finish 4 innings, and now Justin Robleski is in for the 5th for the Dodgers.
Okay. I think, Mace, and I'd have to look it up because I'm talking off the top of my head. I know in grade school, Barbra Streisand and Neil Diamond were in the same class.
Okay.
But I don't know if they ended up going to, it was in Brooklyn, somewhere in New York.
And they went to the same high school, I think.
Okay, that's what I was asking. And then I know that, I think I read somewhere that LeBron and Michael Jordan were born in the same hospital.
Really?
Or maybe it's Steph and Michael Jordan.
Isn't it Steph and LeBron?
I think so.
Because Del Curry was playing for the
maybe that's
Cavs.
it. Maybe
Yes.
that's it. But that is stunning to me that Tom Brady and Barry Bonds went to the obviously not at the same time, but went to the same high school.
Yeah, that is amazing.
That's nuts.
Yeah, that is amazing.
See, I would force him to pick. Like, if I would be asking the question, I'd be like, oh, yeah, those
You
are
would
great.
drill down on those 4?
Yes, you got to give me. The whole point is to give me 4, make it hard. You gave me 12, man.
Yeah,
in
of
a
course.
Mount Rushmore
And he didn't
discussion.
include Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, and like, you 4.
Well, the
Cuatro.
guy named off a bunch of athletes, a bunch of contemporary athletes.
I can
He
do
did a
the
good
same.
job.
I can do the same. I can give you 20. But
Go.
just give me
Go.
four. Just give me 4.
No, give me 20. Give me 20.
I'll give you 4.
No, wait a minute. You just said I can give you 20.
Well, because the guy is giving you a whole bunch. Greg was counting. How many did?
All right,
did
give me
you
4,
count?
Pepe. Dame 4.
Okay, Muhammad Ali is
Uno.
one.
Okay.
Pelé is another one. I will put Kobe, and I will put Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Okay.
All right, so I just looked it up. Michael Jordan and Mike Tyson were both born at the same hospital
really?
in Brooklyn. Jordan in 63, Tyson in 66. So that's a little weird, but I don't know if the two most famous athletes ever to go to the same high school have got to be Brady and Bonds.
Oh, yeah, I would think so. That is amazing. That's amazing. All right, coming up next. By the way, it's Potpourri of Lies today. Actually, Pepe has got the game for us, Ireland.
Okay.
You know that's always exciting when he does the game.
And you know what? Since Michael Thompson is not here, I made it harder because, Michael Thompson doesn't know anything, but you guys are smart.
We are smart.
You guys are
Absolutely.
smart.
We are smart.
So you better be ready.
All right, coming up next for you, LeBron James has a new venture, and it could change basketball forever. We will explain coming up. Let me see. Liners. The Freeway. So professional. Liners. The Freeway Series is on. Arrowhead, Mountain Spring Water, and ESPN LA are hosting the ultimate watch party. You can join us at Clearman's Galley in San Gabriel. I've done some damage there. On Wednesday, August the 13th at 6 p.m., grab your gear, hang with the crew, enter to win tickets and more at the Freeway Series Watch Party at Clearman's Galley, presented by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, the official water of Major League Baseball. All right, let me tell you about Cosm. I have had such a blast introducing people to Cosm. It is an experience like you've never had before. These are digital wraparound screens in the dome, and it's comfortable booth-style seating, and you are basically at the game. You're at the game for all intents and purposes. Cosm is incredible that way. And they've got all kinds of stuff coming up, including college and NFL football coming to Cosm. Plan around your Saturdays and your Sundays. The Matrix. I saw The Matrix at Cosm, blew my mind, mind-bending. If you want to experience the most talked about venue in Los Angeles, you want to go to Cosm. For a complete schedule, go to Cosm.com. That's COSM.com, Cosm.com. I will see you there. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
All right, it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next.
The fun way to drive home is with Sedano and Kap.
Coming up today at 3 p.m.
You know that now the airlines are starting to put in a tip option for the flight attendants?
Really? Come on.
When they ask if you want to buy something like a drink or snack or whatever, and they swipe your card on like an iPad thing, now they flip the screen to you and ask you if you want to leave the flight attendant a tip.
Okay, if a flight attendant asked me for a tip,
Right.
where honestly, like if you bring your phone on a Frontier flight, they charge you like $100 just to carry your phone on the plane.
Waters aren't even free.
If they ask me for a tip on Frontier, at this point I'm saying I'm making a stand.
No.
The answer is no tip.
I can say I've thankfully never flown Frontier.
Yeah, I've flown
they
it
said
once.
now a lot of the other
Wasn't
airlines
good.
are starting to do it too because
That's
of it.
ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
Please
dude.
pull that drop.
That's ridiculous. It's crazy. Sedano and Kap on 710. The fun way to drive home.
Sedano and Kap.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, hims.com/joy.
Are you ready for amazing golf at one of the best courses in Southern California and to be part of raising money for an incredible cause? It's time for the 4th Annual Give Back Golf Classic, Friday, August 29th at the stunning Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda, benefiting the Folds of Honor Foundation. Folds of Honor, they have a mission to empower deserving military families with educational support and opportunities. Register to play now at blackgoldgolf.com/FOH. Plus, there are still sponsorship opportunities to be part of this amazing event. blackgoldgolf.com/FOH.
Fast Track.
And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710.
And don't forget, tomorrow, me and Andy Kamenetsky are live from Heritage Hall over at USC. We will be joined by head coach Lincoln Riley, defensive coordinator Danton Lynn, quarterback Jade Maeva, safety Kamari Ramsey, hopefully some other cool guests. It's a big day for USC football here on Mason and Ireland tomorrow. Hey, listen up, soccer fans. San Antonio Cardinals Wine and ESPN LA want to send you and a guest to the final match of the season. It's the Soccer Dream Ticket. Enter for your chance to win now at soccerdreamticket.com. That's soccerdreamticket.com, brought to you by San Antonio Cardinals Wine, the perfect game day wine. So there's a much heralded, much talked about meeting over the summer. I believe it might have been in Saint-Tropez. It involved LeBron James and the agent for Nikola Jokic. And immediately my thought was, oh, how are we getting Jokic, right? How is that going to... That was my first thought. As it turns out, they are working on a huge business deal that could really make an impact on basketball.
And it appears that it has to do with basically just doing a global barnstorming league.
Right.
Like they would do, what is it, 6 women's teams, 6 men's teams. They play
yep.
all over the world. Yeah, it sounds like it'll make money. And I think they would draw a pretty good crowd.
So what time of year do you think they do it?
Summer. Yeah.
And how do you feel, like some owners don't even like their guys going to the Olympics. Are owners going to say, hey, wait a minute, we don't want you risking injury playing in this summer league?
They can say it, but as you've often said, what you do on your away time from work is really your business, right?
Yeah, I agree. Now, I don't know how they write contracts. Like, I know Vlad Radmanovic was not allowed to snowboard, and he did it anyway.
Yeah, but you've often said that if they ever asked you to take a drug test, you would just leave the company.
Well,
right?
I would. I mean, I'll make it clear. I would fail.
Right.
But I would not pass.
Right.
Get the P.
But as a matter of principle, I don't believe I owe the people I work for any sample of any kind.
You just sound like Kramer.
What do you mean?
From
what about Kramer?
You said, well, if I will tell them that I failed.
I failed. I mean,
right.
By the way, when I was working down in San Diego, we worked for a guy named Mike Glickenhaus, who may still be around. And when I went to work there, I said I won't take a drug test. And they were like, well, we'll give you a couple of weeks if you need it. I'm like, no, I really will not take a drug test. And I never did. Now, some jobs, I think, if you're a bus driver or a pilot or something where public safety is involved.
Flight controller.
Right. Those, I understand why there would be drug testing, and because there's safety involved. But there is no safety involved in what I do. I guess I'm probably disturbing the public to some degree, but I don't think anybody's in danger.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I don't believe in drug testing.
Fasten your seatbelt.
Exactly. Ireland, how are you on the drug testing?
Well, I take those sleep gummies every night, so I would fail, too.
You would fail.
But other than that, that's the only thing they would find.
Right. Oh, yeah, they wouldn't find anything else. Actually, I got something I want to play for you while we're doing this. This is a piece of sound from a exotic dancer. Would we call her an exotic dancer? You can't call them strippers anymore.
Really?
She's a sex worker.
Okay.
Sex worker.
What's the context?
Okay. So she says we're going into a recession. Here's why.
I feel like as a dollar tripper, one of the first places that you are ever going to notice a recession happening is in a spicy club. One of the most telltale signs that we are in a recession is, as a dancer, I used to constantly get asked by customers where they can hit the slopes in the club, if you know what I'm saying. I haven't been asked that question in months, nor am I seeing customers do it as much, which just goes to tell me they can't afford this anymore. I think we're really in a recession.
Okay.
Is she talking about cocaine?
Yes, she's talking about cocaine. Now, I would argue that, first of all, nobody should be doing it right now because it's dangerous. But she says it used to be that everybody would ask for it, and now they're not asking for it, and that must mean we're in a recession.
I have another theory.
Okay.
I think that the younger generation just has better options. Think about like when you and I grew up, Mace, we didn't have gummies.
No, I did not. I never smoked weed until I was in my 30s.
Right. And now they have, you can get gummies, you can take a pill, there's just better options. You don't have
drinks.
to,
legal options.
Right. And you don't have to pay, whatever it would cost. I have no idea what it would cost to buy
what are you paying for blow?
But you don't have to pay it. Now there's other options.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the reason of the recession?
And she's saying because people aren't asking for it, they must not have the money to ask for it right now.
That's silly.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's stupid.
Oh, and all your years at spicy clubs, who's your favorite stripper, Pepe?
I've never been to a
spicy club.
Never.
You've never been?
We got to do a live remote.
Pepe.
Should Sliwa and I take him to the Peppermint Hippo?
No, I haven't.
I've been to strip clubs. I've gone in lap dances, the clap, like the things that those girls do. I was like, bruh.
Oh, well.
More power to you.
I got it. By the way, you guys, I got a text.
For you.
You got a text?
From Sliwa last week. He was at the Peppermint Hippo.
He's a regular now,
now,
isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, when he walks in, it's like, cheers. Slee!
Yeah.
Every time he walks in. Yeah, no, I think that's a good bit, though. We should take Pepe to a spicy club, as the stripper likes to call it.
Wow.
Will Liz allow you?
Well, we can invite Liz.
We can invite Liz.
I don't need permission. It's just me,
Oh, there's Slee.
Is that how he walks
Who did that? I did not. Hey, Slee, I did not do that. Who's doing it?
I don't know.
Yeah, anyway, that's the... Hey, Slee. He still has not invited me on a show. Have you been on the Slee show yet?
No, never been invited. Geeter is his guest this week.
Is that right? No, Slee does a great job. I know he's dug in on the Lakers. You should follow him if you can. By the way, Dodgers up 3-1. It's the fifth inning. Shohei Ohtani allowed 1 run in 4 innings and also hit a 2-run homer for the Dodgers. That's crazy.
And think about this, Mace, and you know this more than anybody here. I spend most of my money going to the theater, going to concerts.
Yes, you do.
That's happiness for me.
Right, and we're going to add to that with a little spicy club action.
Not Spearmint Rhino?
No.
Peppermint Hippo, Laura. It's better.
Okay.
Is the they've got it going on over there.
Only if Michael Thompson goes with along.
Oh, Michael
he would
at
never.
A spicy club. Oh, that'd be fantastic.
There you go. See.
All right, coming up next for you. You know about Dana White's slap fight league? Have you seen this? Where you just wail on someone.
No.
Yeah, slap someone in the face as hard as you can.
Some people say it should be banned. We'll get into that coming up next for you. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, time to tell you about your Southern California Toyota dealers. I mentioned yesterday that the Lakers made an announcement that they are going to celebrate Toyota all season long. They have been with Toyota for 50 years. And you probably have been at games where they do the Toyota Skill Challenge at halftime or at the end of the year when my guy Mike Sullivan from LA Car Guy gives away a Toyota to a loyal Laker fan. The reason the Lakers and Toyota have been in business for so long and why it's been such a successful partnership is that they're both high on quality. And right now, you can find a Toyota that's just right for you one of two ways. You can go to your Southern California Toyota dealers or check them out online at Toyota.com. If you go online, you can explore the full lineup of vehicles, compare features side by side, search all the inventory, and see the latest offers. Or if you want to pop in, you can right now sit in the all-new 4Runner. It is fantastic. Four-wheel drive, great ground clearance, and amazing 465 pound-feet of torque. This is the new face of adventure, and the all-new 4Runner is just one of the Toyotas that you can buy right now, either at your Southern California Toyota dealer or at Toyota.com. Toyota, we make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Sedano and Kap.
Today at 3 p.m. after Mason in Ireland.
You can make a good omelet with 2 eggs at the house.
At least 3 eggs. I think you should say things like at the crib rather than at the house. Sounds cooler.
Okay.
You can use 2 eggs when you're at the crib versus you can use 2 eggs when you're at the house. Crib versus house.
Okay.
Makes you sound cooler.
All right. Sedano and Kap weekdays at 3 p.m.
on 710 ESPN.
Get ready for the ultimate freestyle experience. Monster Jam Freestyle Mania, presented by Spin Master. For the first time ever, Monster Jam trucks team up with freestyle motocross bikes to deliver gravity-defying skills and thrills. See one-of-a-kind FMX bikes designed to match your favorite iconic Monster Jam trucks. Cheer on Team Gravedigger, Team El Toro logo, and more. 2 times the freestyle action, full sad family fun. Coming to Crypto.com Arena August 22nd through 24th. Brought to you by BKD Tires. Lock in your seats today at MonsterJam.com.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
It was a doubleheader in August and really hot inside the concession stand. So instead of waiting for people to come to me, I figured I'd walk around yelling, "Hot dogs here!" And that's how I became the first hot dog vendor in sports.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
Need assistance with door and window projects? The Home Depot can help. From inspiration and materials to ordering and installation, our free Millwork virtual apron service can get you moving and doing. Plus, we speak Spanish too. Our associates can help you tackle complex jobs without you leaving the job site, saving you time and money. Call us at 1-833-HD-APRON or visit homedepot.com/MVA. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
And it is Mason and Arwen, your Wednesday afternoon. Don't forget, you can listen to us each weekday on multiple platforms. 7:10 a.m., the all-new ESPN LA app on your phone or on YouTube. Watch the show at ESPN Los Angeles right now. You can see Johnny Ice set up at the Idaho compound.
I've always said I'm not retiring. I'm not going to. You will ease me gracefully into retirement at some point.
I'm not retiring, but I do need to be done by 3:30.
Right now, though, more of Mason and Ireland your Wednesday afternoon on ESPN LA.
Old man voice works every time. Old guy voice is a big hit. Fantasy football fans, here's your moment. The ESPN LA Fantasy Draft Party back at Hollywood Park Casino Thursday, August the 28th. With Sedano and Kap live at 3 p.m. and the draft kicking off at 6. Reserve a league of 8 now at ESPNLA.com. Prizes all season long. Thank you to Hollywood Park Casino, Park, Party, and Play. Brian Cohen looks nervous because he's got his fantasy draft on Sunday. He doesn't know what he's going to do if he doesn't get Bijan Robinson.
Well, it's weird because he doesn't know where he's picking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's how we've done it recently. But
who's your number 2 running back? If you're not going to get Bijan Robinson.
I'll double it with Saquon.
Saquon, yeah.
I mean, probably not going to have as good of a year, but
I can't imagine his year is as good as last year. God, he was, as a Rams fan, he broke my heart multiple times on those long runs, both at SoFi and in Philadelphia. So, John, Dana White has found a way to monetize people slapping each other in the face. Now, any of us could have invented this, slap fighting.
Yeah.
But it was Dana White who turned it into a multi-million-dollar business. And Slap fighting is basically if you're not seeing it, you just stand face to face with somebody and you slap them as hard as you can. And they have to stand there and take it. If they don't, they lose. So you slap back and forth until somebody eventually caves. Pepe, have you ever taken part in slap fighting?
Not at all.
No, not
One of the funniest things you and I ever did was the tortillas.
Yeah, I was just
funny.
thinking of that.
That was funny.
We should do that again.
Bring back the tortilla slap?
Yeah.
Come on. We got new stuff. We
Do
have new bits
it.
all the time.
No,
New bits
I'll
all
slap
the
you
time.
guys real
The
quick.
tortilla is fine.
Now, John, where do you stand on slap fighting?
This is a tough one because I've always been kind of an independent with things like this. I don't like a lot of rules.
Right.
For example, if we ban slap fighting,
Yes.
what's next? Are we going to ban boxing? Those guys don't wear headgears and get punched in the face as hard as the other guy can throw.
Right.
So is that much different? If you're a doctor looking at a medical problem, is that much different? Then I would argue getting hit with a glove as hard as Mike Tyson can throw at my face is more dangerous than getting slapped, wouldn't you?
Yeah, here's the thing about...
Or MMA. They don't wear headgear in MMA.
Here's the thing about MMA. Here's the thing about slap fighting.
I mean, if you go into that, you go into it with a reasonable expectation of injury, right?
Bing, bing, bing. Exactly right. This is part of the deal. If you know it has the potential to do permanent damage to you and you still do it, that is
on you.
On you. So if you, the warning, I'm sure, is right. There's a warning sign on slap fighting and on UFC and on boxing and to some degree on football. I wonder if in this era, kind of post CTE, the CTE lawsuit and all that stuff, I wonder if it's just an expectation in football that, you could get concussions and it could have long-term effects and that's on you.
Well, of course it is. I mean, like a lot of parents, a lot of moms aren't letting their sons play football anymore.
But do you think the NFL?
I think the NFL is always going to be around.
Oh, no, it's definitely going to be around. But I think that the dangers are well advertised.
But
now.
there's more and more protection.
Right.
The
You know, they got those big kazoo
everything.
helmets. And,
Yeah.
You know.
So.
But still, if you go watch the movie Concussion,
yeah,
it's so easy to get hurt playing football. It really is.
Yeah.
And some of that damage can be permanent. But if you enter into it, then I kind of feel like that was your decision. You knew the risk, and you made your bed. Now you have to sleep in it.
That's right.
I would do that before I would ban it.
That is right. And also, the main reason is the money.
Right. Oh, and he made a gigantic deal. I think it's with YouTube for the Slap Fighting Championship League. Pepe, if we stood face to face and you wailed him, if you hit me in the face, do you think you could knock me out?
No.
I'm too tough.
No, because
I'm so resilient. I'm so tough.
Pepe, all you'd have to do on Mason would basically blow on him, and he'll trip over himself.
Yeah,
No.
You wouldn't do it. You would not. Could you knock me out?
No, because
Pepe,
if we were professionals at this, I mean, it would be a different story.
What is a professional?
No, I mean the
slap
slap
fighter?
dancing. I mean, some guys have big hands. You know?
Yeah,
You
true.
bet- Pepe, you may have just stumbled into something. You called it slap dancing.
Oh, slap dance.
Imagine.
Did you ever see that movie,
Hey,
Slap Dance?
Hey, Mace, combine.
I'm
How about
sorry.
this? Combine slap fighting with Dancing with the Stars.
Oh.
And just let those two dancers wail on each other.
That would be fantastic.
That's it.
man.
I think
would
that's
watch that in a heartbeat.
great idea.
Yeah,
And
1, 2, slap.
Pepe, you should patent slap dancing.
slap dance.
Since
By the
you
way,
thought of
do
it.
you remember the movie? She was a welder, but she really wanted to be a slap dancer.
That's a flash dancer.
Oh, a flash dancer. I got mixed up there. She's a maniac. What a feeling. All right. Coming up next for you, it is going to be Game of Games and Pepe's game today. So, Pepe, how you feeling about today's game?
Is Greg going to participate?
As Greg playing? I don't know. He's been in here snarling all day long. He's not liking the show.
So you
Big
guys
snarler.
better prepare because I think the questions are really easy for smart people. Are you smart?
I am incredibly intelligent at times.
Okay, so you might win.
Yeah. I'm 100% right half the time, Pepe, so we'll do that next. Hey, this is an ad by BetterHelp. So Right now, there are lots of different things you can do for your mental health. And some of you can do cryo, you can do cold plunges, you can do gratitude journals, you can turn off all your screens for a day, all that stuff. And maybe it's still not enough. So my experience of therapy is I went through a really rough time 20 years ago. I was diagnosed as bipolar 1, and it was a struggle. And I found a really good therapist and have now been with him for 20 years. Therapy changed my life, probably saved my life. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform. They've served over 5 million people globally. They've got exactly the right kind of therapist for you, diverse variety of expertise. They have got the ability to fit it into your schedule. No matter when you're available, they can fit it into your schedule. And right now, our listeners get 10% off their first month of therapy at BetterHelp.com/timeout. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/timeout. Therapy could unlock your life. BetterHelp, HELP.com/timeout. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The fun way to drive home is with Sedano and Kap.
Coming up today at 3 p.m.
Marcus, George Sedano, Scott Kaplan with you here. Thanks for taking the time, buddy. What went into the decision in regards to you joining the Lakers?
For me, it's being able to get back into that mode of, being on a big stage, making an impact, and, helping the team win.
And now, let me ask you this. How much or how instrumental was Luka in recruiting you over here?
Oh, he's big time. The fact that, a player of his caliber, checking in, and trying to see, what he can and how I can get over here to join, him and LeBron and everybody else on this Lakers team to come over here and, help do something, make an impact, to do something great. We understand that we play this game to win championships.
Sedano and Kap on 710, the fun way to drive home.
Sedano and Kap.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. In the market for new flooring? Why pay more at big box stores? At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, every day is a deal, no gimmicks. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them online at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
You know that feeling. You're finally asleep and bam, a leg cramp comes out of nowhere. Look, I've played through pain, but waking up with a leg cramp at 3 a.m., that sucks. So I don't mess around anymore. I keep Highland's Leg Cramps PM on my nightstand. No groggy side effects, no harsh meds, just a fast, effective relief that lets me sleep through the night without the Charlie horse surprise. Get the sleep you need with Highland's Leg Cramps PM. Get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS. Highland's Leg Cramps PM, because you don't need a midnight workout.
If something happens to you, what happens to your family? Will they struggle financially? Will they be able to afford the home you built together? With Ethos, you can get life insurance coverage in minutes. Get up to $2 million in coverage for as little as $2 a day. All online with no medical exam. Just answer a few health questions. Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Rates may vary. Billed monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
Harry Douglas here. La Quinta by Wyndham is deeply grateful for all our military members, veterans, and their families. We understand the dedication, sacrifice, and hard work that comes with serving our country. As a thank you, we offer 12% off our standard rates, upgraded Wyndham Rewards Gold Status membership, and preferred parking. We want to make your stays as comfortable and rewarding as possible, and we're proud to serve those who serve. Tonight, La Quinta, tomorrow you shine. Visit LQ.com to learn more about our special military perks and discounts. Restrictions apply.
710 ESPN.
And it is time for Game of Games on the #1 sports radio show in LA, Mason and Ireland. Game of Games. Game of Games presented by CallJacob.com.
Call Jacob.
Everyone loves a fighter, but in this town, winning matters, especially after an accident. So remember, anyone can fight, but CallJacob.com is here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to CallJacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. We got the jingle.
Call Jacob.
Thank you. Game of Games time. Take it away, Mace.
Okay, real quick in here. Dodgers up 3-2, sixth inning. Cardinals have runners at second and third. Justin Robleski has struggled a bit, although he may get out of this one. He may wiggle out of this. It is 3-2 Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani went 4 innings, struck out 8 of the 12 batters he faced. Did allow a run. Also hit a 2-run homer. These are things you will not see every day. That's pretty astounding. So Pepe Mentilla's brought an envelope. It says potpourri of lies. And Pepe, I see it. So now you open it. John is here.
But do you read what it says?
Oh, let me see. August 6, 2025, only for very smart people. Take a chance. Okay, there you go.
All right, here we go.
All right, Pepe Mantilla. You never know what you're going to get with Pepe, although maybe we'll see a Vivian Lee reference.
I'm guessing Gina Lola Brigida.
I will go Betty Grable.
I should do Betty Grable one of these days.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
Pepe,
here we
you
go.
ready?
12 questions. Please be ready, okay?
Okay, we'll be
concentrate and please don't ask me what did you say.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Okay, which of these capital cities gets the most rain? Wellington, Kuala Lumpur, or Mexico City?
Brian.
Mexico City.
Laura.
Sure, Mexico City.
Mace.
Kuala Lumpur.
I'm going to go Mexico City.
You should have gone Kuala Lumpur.
Oh, Mace is on the board.
Nice.
This everybody should know this one.
Yes, of course.
What Super Bowl was played at Rice Stadium? 6, 7, or 8 Super Bowl? The Super Bowl 6, the Super Bowl 7,
Yes,
Super Bowl 8.
Laura.
6, 7, 8.
7.
Mace.
7.
I'm going 6. Brian.
8.
Brian, you got it.
All right.
Brian.
Brian and Mace on the board.
Excellent.
Okay. According to the lyrics in the Beatles' A Day in the Life, which was played by Brian, and you guys didn't pay attention.
No, we were not paying attention.
How many holes does it take to fill the Albert Hall? 4,000, 2,000, or 700?
Okay.
Mace.
I'm going to say it's 700.
I agree with Mace. I'm going 700. Brian.
4,000.
Laura.
I'm going 2,000.
It is 4,000.
Brian has a 2-0 lead over me, and Laura and I have yet to scratch.
Yep.
Okay, number 4. Which of these cities has the most air pollution? Los Angeles, New Delhi, or Tokyo?
This one's me, and I am going to say New Delhi. Brian.
Tokyo.
Laura.
New Delhi.
Mace.
I'm with you guys. New Delhi.
It is New Delhi.
All right, everybody but Brian that time, which means everyone's on the board. Mace 2, Brian 2, Laura and John 1 each.
Nice.
Okay, here we go. Number 5. How many Super Bowls were played at Tulane Stadium? A stadium in Tulane. Okay.
Yes, correct. Yes.
In New Orleans.
Number 1, A, 1, B, 2, C, 3.
Brian.
2.
Laura.
I'll go 1.
Mace.
I'll go 2.
I think it's 1. Pepe, what's the answer?
3.
Oh, nobody got it.
Nobody got
Super
that.
Bowl 4, 6, and 9.
All right.
Okay, here it goes. This is a little bit harder.
Okay. This
Number
is a tough
6.
one, guys.
Number 6. Which ancient civilization invented the wheel? Egyptians, Sumerians, or Greeks?
Laura.
Whatever the middle one was.
Sumerians.
Sure.
Mace.
I'm going to go Sumerians also. I don't know what they are, but I'm going to say that.
Greeks, Romans, Egyptians. I'm going to go Egyptians. Brian.
Egyptians.
It is Sumerians.
Oh,
I
so
got
Mace
it.
gets it and Laura gets it. All right, Mace has the lead.
By the way, one of the greatest inventions of all time, right?
That's right.
The wheel?
Yeah.
Where would we be?
Number 7. In what year was the movie Love Story with Ryan O'Neal and Ali McGraw was released? 1970, 71, or 72?
Mace.
71.
I think it's 1970. Brian.
70.
Laura.
He said it with confidence. 71.
It is 70.
Oh,
Okay, so that's
Ireland
me
and
and
Brian
Brian.
got it. Yeah.
All right, so it's close. Mace 3, Brian 3, Laura 2, John 2. Here we go.
Next question, number 8. Where was Ali McGraw born? California, New York, or Connecticut?
All right, this one's me. God, I know she ended her life in California, but I have no idea where she was born. I'll go California. Brian.
California.
Laura.
Connecticut.
Mace.
I think she's a California girl.
Pepe.
She's a New York girl.
Oh, nobody got it
Nobody
again.
got it again. Wow.
Pepe, these are real brain benders. I am
Come
struggling.
on, you should have known
I
this
know.
It's a
one.
good, Pepe, it's a good game. It's
No,
close.
it's a good game.
That's
It's
all that
very
matters.
close.
Number 9. Which of these countries borders the most other countries? Okay? Pay attention. Germany, Vietnam, or Egypt?
Ryan.
Germany.
Laura.
Vietnam.
Mace.
Egypt.
What
We're all over the place on this one.
did Brian guess, Pepe?
Germany.
I'm going to guess Germany with Brian. What's the answer?
You did the right thing.
Okay, so Brian got it and I got it. All right, so here's the score.
Okay.
Brian 4, Mace 3, John 3, Laura 2. How many are left, Pepe?
3 more.
Okay,
All right,
Brian,
I'll
let's
let
go
Brian
first.
start going first. Here we go.
Number 10. Who was the famous Macedonian king who conquered much of the known world by age 30? Alexander the Great, Hammurabi, or Genghis Khan?
Brian.
Can, last one.
Mace.
It's obviously Hans Rabi.
I'm going to say Alexander.
Isn't it? The middle one is Hans Rabi, isn't it?
Hammurabi.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Hammurabi.
I'm going to say Alexander the Great. So we've got one of each. Laura?
I'm going to go with you, John the Great.
Who is
It
it,
is
Pepe?
Alexander the Great.
Okay, so I've tied Brian. Here's the updated score. Brian 4, John 4, Mace 3, Laura 3, 2 left.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Number 11. You all should know this.
Yeah, this is a gimme.
Okay. Who wrote The Wizard of Oz?
Of course.
Jake Scott, Lyman Frank Baum, or Mo Willems?
Brian? Or Brian or John, right? You guys are leading.
Yeah. Well, Brian, you go this one. I'll take the next one.
Damn. Scott.
So it's Williams, Scott, or Baum, right?
Yes.
I'll go Scott. Mace.
Bomb.
Laura.
Do I have to go different?
No.
Okay, I'm going Scott.
What is it?
It
Pepe?
is Baum.
It is bomb. Yeah,
Oh,
I knew that.
Mace
I knew
tied
that.
it up.
I knew Mason knew this.
Yeah, I
for
knew
sure.
Okay,
that one.
so
I'm out.
one left. Mace, John, and Brian have 4. Laura has 3. So everyone's in it. Mace, you got to go first. Here we go.
Okay.
Last
Okay.
one.
Okay. This is a good one. Okay.
Good one? Okay, I'm ready for a good one.
Which 1960s hit song features the lyrics, "Did you find your directing sign on the straight and narrow highway?"
Well, this is too easy.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Road West Blues, Bad Moon Rising, or Spinning Wheel?
Bad Moon Rising.
I'm with Mace. Bad Moon Rising. Brian.
Bad Moon Rising.
Laura, you got to go different.
No, why? I'm going to look stupid.
Go different.
Sure, whatever. Whatever. And I'll just pick C.
Well, Laura, you did right. It's Spinning Wheel.
Yeah. By the way, I had no friggin' idea.
You totally convinced me you did.
I
I
totally
know.
had
That's
no
why I was like,
idea.
I don't want to seem stupid. You
Music
just
from the
seem so
60s,
right.
not my specialty.
Okay, so
That's a
get
great
this.
song.
Yeah, it
Get
is a great
this,
song.
Pepe. 4-4 to 4-4. It's all coming down to the tiebreaker.
Oh,
so
hell.
you wrote the perfect game.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
I have
Everybody
two.
get something
I
to
have
write
two
with.
tiebreakers just in
Okay.
case.
Okay. Everybody get something to write with.
What was the budget for the film Love Story of 1970?
Okay. Love story, budget.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Got a number.
Okay, I got a number. Brian, you got one?
Yep.
All right. I wrote down 10 million. Mace, what'd you write?
6 million.
Laura?
Wow, I'm really bad. 300K.
Maybe not. Brian?
500,000.
Okay.
It's going to
Pepe?
be hard. You better start adding.
All right.
2.2 million.
I think it's.
Well, then
Brian.
I was at 6 and Brian was at
500.
500.
So it's Brian.
It's Brian
Brian.
with the win. Yeah.
Way to go, Brian.
500,000? You said?
I said 300,000, 300K, so I'm less.
Yeah.
Two-
No,
2.2.
I'm last. I said 10 million.
2.2 million. And you know how much did Love Story gross in the first week of their release?
First week it grossed $30 million. What are you giving me that look? Don't give me that side-eye look.
128,020.
Well, but remember, Mace, to go to the movies in 1970, it was probably 50 cents.
Right, and they also didn't have wide releases. Like the first real wide release was Jaws 50 years ago. That's when the summer blockbusters
They only
sort of
released
started.
this in New York in 2 theaters.
Oh, there you go. All right.
It's
By the way,
good. It still holds up.
produced by Robert Evans, who also produced
I don't
The
remember.
Godfather.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. All right, Pepe, awesome game. It came down to the wire.
Yeah,
I
Pepe,
love it.
That was a perfectly written game. Way
Some
to
of
go.
them were super easy, and I appreciate that. We missed out on an old-timey actress at some point during the game.
Well, Ali McGraw is...
Ali McGraw is an
Ali
old-time
McGraw.
actress.
By the way, I think is Ali McGraw still with us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lives in Malibu.
Yeah, she's...
She's 80-something.
I'll tell you what, she was... At that point, I thought she was the most beautiful woman.
Oh,
in the world
she
when
was.
that movie
Left
came out.
Robert
She
Evans for...
Ryan O'Neal.
No. Steve McQueen.
Steve McQueen, that's right.
Steve McQueen was her third husband.
Okay. Well, not if you're scoring at home, that was number 3. All right, there you have it. There is your game of games. Coming up next for you, we're going to do some super crosstalk. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Are you ready for amazing golf at one of the best courses in Southern California and to be part of raising money for an incredible cause? It's time for the 4th annual Give Back Golf Classic, Friday, August 29th at the stunning Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda, benefiting the Folds of Honor Foundation. Folds of Honor, they have a mission to empower deserving military families with educational support and opportunities. Register to play now at blackgoldgolf.com/FOH. Plus, there are still sponsorship opportunities to be part of this amazing event. blackgoldgolf.com/FOH.
Beat the heat this summer with NextGen, the official AC plumbing and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. If your AC breaks down, don't hesitate. Call NextGen now and enjoy expert installation on any new system. For a limited time, combat SoCal's air quality and reduce dust in your home with a free no-ozone air purifier included with any new AC system install. Call 833-3NEXTGEN or visit nextgenairandplumbing.com to book online. CSLB number 1011173, lifetime warranty on selected items.
This is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
One of LA's best kept secrets in the heart of Los Angeles, East Central Hotel offers effortless accommodations and unparalleled accessibility. The East Central Hotel is for everyone looking for entertainment with their trendy, spacious rooms, a renovated gym, and a patio lounge for breakfast, dinner, and drinks. Stop by their incredible Nixo Lounge before your next event at LA Live. Book your stay at eastcentralhotel.com or call 213-748-1291 today at Entertainment's official address.
Rams fans, the 2025 Rams regular season is right around the corner. Don't miss any regular season home games this year with marquee matchups against the 49ers, Lions, Texans, Buccaneers, and more for only $97 per game. In addition, get home playoff ticket access, interest-free monthly payment plans, and stadium event pre-sale access. Visit therams.com/2025. Again, that is therams.com/2025. Secure your season tickets and see you at the Rams house.
KSPN AM 710 Los Angeles. KRDC AM 1110 Pasadena, Los Angeles.
K256CX 99.1 FM Pasadena, Los Angeles.
It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk.
Are we ready for Sedano and Kap to join Mason and Ireland?
Super Crosstalk begins.
Super Crosstalk. Presented by Coors Light. Coors Light. Made to chill.
It's time for Super Crosstalk.
That's a big one. We got Kappy in the house. Pepe is hanging out. BC's here. Lars here. Shadano's going to be joining. What's going on, Kappy?
Shadano.
You did the big 5-mile walk today.
Well, today, Christopher and I, we like to do our morning walks around downtown L.A. I have to protect Chris because he gets very scared.
Scared of what?
I mean, you see what's going on out there in the morning?
Yeah, walk with Walk with confidence. Nobody's going to bother you.
Well, so
You haven't walked in downtown.
I've walked in lots of different
You
cities.
wouldn't walk in
absolutely
downtown.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Punks.
Like Chris is a punk, right?
Why are you guys scared of walking in downtown LA?
Right, that's what I said.
yeah,
I mean, for me,
seriously.
it's not a problem, you know. But I have to protect Chris because
From
he's a punk.
from
He's a punk.
imaginary. Yeah, he's a
Hey,
punk.
a little punk. You know what I'm saying?
He's a punk.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, you did say it. Punk.
Yes.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with walking in downtown LA. Safe.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
done
I
it
don't-
at night.
I don't fully get that.
What do you mean you don't get it? I mean, have you seen what's going on the street? You guys
Yeah.
want to go out on the streets in the morning?
Sure,
with us
let's
at 6
go.
o'clock in the morning.
Let's roll.
I have.
Or as Russell Wilson would say, let's ride.
Oh, let's ride.
Let's ride.
Yeah. I mean, it's a little sketch out there, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
it is.
Where are you, Skid Row?
Well, no, we leave here. We leave here LA Live, and we walked all the way down to Chinatown today.
Okay, that's not bad.
But along the way, there's a lot of characters out there.
Yeah, but it's not bad.
I mean, you could get bad.
Laura, come on.
I go down a couple of
Guys.
times a year and volunteer at the Midnight Mission, which
Okay,
is a
very nice.
really, really cool experience that if you've never done, try it.
Yeah.
It's but I mean I'm
Well,
not
listen,
terrified of downtown.
Well, I'm not suggesting you should be terrified. I'm just telling you that.
San Diego's worse, Kappy. I've been
No,
down there.
that's
Yeah,
not true. That's not true.
You
at
sound scared of downtown.
When did you do
Well-
the mission thing, Mace?
What's that?
When did you do the mission?
The mission, and usually do it around Thanksgiving and around Christmas.
all. Very nice.
Yeah.
I'd go with you if you'd invite me.
Yeah, let's do it.
I would love to do
Let's
that.
do it. It's really cool.
Because here's the thing: I have a lot of compassion for these people.
Mm-hmm.
It's just sad. I mean, it's just
It is sad.
unfortunate.
It is sad.
But you got to be careful. I mean, that's really you.
Yeah,
you-
well,
you can't-
I'm glad you're there to protect Chris
Well,
Morales.
I have to be. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, you see the two of us coming, and you're like, see that guy right over there?
Right.
I don't want any part of that guy.
Yeah, no, that's
know?
you.
And then they're looking at him, and they're going, boy, if he were by himself,
Yeah.
I'd take him down.
By the way, I was
You
in
know?
a conversation last night with Juan about visceral fat, and he said, "You have no room to talk." That's what he said.
Me?
I said,
I have
no.
no
I
room.
said, Kappy is complaining about visceral fat.
Mm-hmm.
He says you have no excuse. You are in the same boat, is what he said. Basically, I have visceral fat also. I just don't call it visceral fat.
Yeah, I never called it visceral fat either.
Until the guy from India did.
Right, Guru Dutt Ramakrishna.
Exactly.
GR.
Yeah.
That's his name.
Kappy, or Sedano, have you met GR?
I have not met GR, no.
He should meet GR.
Where is he?
He's in India.
He's in India.
Oh, right.
But
He's not-
he does come to LA quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what does he take you on meditations and
You
stuff
ever-
like that?
Let me ask you a question. Have you guys ever heard of a guy who's now become a very famous Instagram influencer, but he was not an instant Instagram influencer.
Mhm.
He was a Navy SEAL. Have you guys ever heard of David Goggins?
No.
You don't know who David Goggins is?
The
Nobody knows?
name sounds familiar.
Anybody
Is it
else?
Goggins, the guy that's the actor with
That's
the goggles?
Walton Goggins.
Yeah, he's the guy from White Lotus.
White Lotus, yeah.
No, Dave Goggins is a former Navy SEAL who.
Oh
when
my
he-
God! I just pulled up his IG. He's like serious about working out. Huh?
When he got in, when he became a Navy SEAL, he's a very unique guy because the Navy SEALs they come from a certain part of the country.
Yep.
They also have a certain demographic.
Mhm.
He doesn't really fit it, but because he was a very big guy. He was probably like 265, 270. Like he was carrying a lot of visceral fat around, right?
Right.
And he's also African American, which
Mhm.
is the demographics of a Navy SEAL is very low. It's mostly like white guys from like the Midwest,
Right.
Guys who grow up playing with guns and guys who wind up jumping into swamps as kids and stuff like
Sure,
that.
sure.
And gymnasts, triathletes, wrestlers. So anyway, Goggins was this guy who's really big. Didn't know how to swim. Literally did not know how to swim. Learned to swim to become a Navy SEAL. Anyway, after have you guys ever seen the movie? Oh gosh, I'm trying to think of the name of the movie. Marcus Luttrell, The Lone Survivor. Have you ever seen that movie?
Oh, I saw that movie.
Okay.
Yeah, Lone Survivor.
Goggins was jumping out of airplanes with Luttrell's twin brother the day that all this went down in Afghanistan.
Right.
And Luttrell's twin brother's like, I don't know, man, something's wrong. I can feel this vibe. Something's wrong with Marcus because he's deployed. Turns out everything that happened.
Yeah.
5 of the 6 SEALs didn't make it. Right.
Right.
So Goggins decides, I'm going to go on this tear where I'm going to start raising money for Naval SEAL families,
Mhm.
okay? Especially guys who are lost in war.
Right.
He decides to run, for the first time ever, a 100-mile race.
Wow.
And he calls the guy who's the promoter of the 100-mile race, and he goes, hey, I want to come do your race. And the guy goes, yeah, well, sorry, you have to qualify. He goes, yeah, dude, I'm a Navy SEAL. I'm running for the Navy SEAL Foundation. He's like, sorry, you can't get into our race unless you qualify.
Damn.
So the dude goes and runs, this is no BS, runs 100 miles around a track
Around a track, just around and around and around and around.
Around a track.
God.
Took 25, 26 hours, whatever it was.
Damn.
And dude, his feet are mush meat, right? I mean, the guy's just a disaster. He qualifies and he goes and he runs the next 100-mile race. That starts David Goggins into a world of now he becomes this former Navy SEAL influencer who runs these ultra marathons, and then he does wild stuff. Like one day he did a pull-up challenge where he had to do 5,000 pull-ups in a day. Hands are just destroyed.
Yeah.
Here's where I'm bringing it all home.
Yeah, I was going to say sometimes, when you tell a story, have a point because it makes it so much more interesting.
That is, and then you wake us up.
Yeah, because this isn't. Come on, this Goggins is a very interesting guy.
He sounds really interesting. And
everybody who's listening right now who knows who he is, they're like, oh my god, I didn't know about this. What you're telling me, bringing it all home.
Yeah.
How did I?
So 3% of the audience, maybe.
Very small percentage,
Yeah,
George.
but-
Very very small.
but they're
percentage.
there.
But there's a couple of them, right? To bring it all home.
Again, to bring it all home.
Gurudat Ramakrishna, the Indian dude, George, who told me how fat I was.
Yeah.
He was working with Goggins back then on all of his nutrition to help him lose his weight, to help him do all these races. And he introduced me to Goggins. Goggins winds up coming into my radio studio. This is 10 years ago. Does an interview with me. I literally get off the air. A guy calls and goes, how do I get this guy to come speak to my company? And that is the origin of how this guy turns out to become this superstar on Instagram. And he is now not carrying around any visceral fat. And guess who is?
I'm going to say you.
Me.
Yeah.
And you.
And me. Yeah, me too.
So follow Goggins.
Boy, that was a really long
Me too,
story.
Kappy. Don't worry.
Did you think that was a long story, George?
Oh, yeah. But that's nothing for Kappy. That's a 3 on the
Right.
Kappy
That's
scale.
it. Did
Kappy,
you already...
I lost you as when you say, guess who's Goggins?
Yeah, no, at that point,
we lost you. We lost you.
got lost.
I know,
yeah.
I got you.
No, I'm looking at his, unbelievable stuff.
Guy's incredible.
How did Potpourri of Lies go? I heard some of it.
Let me
Really
tell you
good. How'd it go?
something. It was the best potpourri Pepe has ever done. It finished in a 4-way tie, and we went to a tiebreaker, and Brian won. It was the questions were just things I never knew. I was just blown away by
the Tulane
research.
Stadium got me. I would have said 2 as well. It was 3 Super Bowls. Who knew?
Yeah, 3 Super Bowls.
I thought that was easy.
Yeah, no, not easy. Not easy. Anything more on?
Well, I'm immediately getting tweets here from
Walter.
Do you have any? Do you have anybody
from
on
Goggins?
Twitter?
Yeah.
No, not from Goggins. Do you have anybody on Twitter that hates you so much that will actually bring cookies to the radio station, possibly poisoned, in an attempt to
Leave
kill
Debbie
you?
alone.
Yeah.
She did not bring you poison.
Leave Debbie alone.
She did not bring you poison cookies.
I didn't say she did. I said she might.
How do you
I
know
ate
they were
them.
poison?
I don't.
Oh.
That's why I wouldn't eat them.
Oh, okay.
So
Dirty
Debbie
race.
hates you?
So Debbie, I am the bane of her existence. She hates me with such a passion. She wants me off this radio station immediately.
Really?
So just in having this conversation, it starts with this tweet. Scott Kaplan is scared. Don't walk then. Dan Diego is worse than here. That's what she hits me with. Then the second one is Scott Kaplan will not go volunteer. He would be scared of the mission. That's where Kobe Bryant volunteered. Debbie, strong disagree. And you, Debbie, are invited to join me and Mason at the mission.
Okay.
How about that?
There you go.
Come on,
Hey,
girl.
You asked me when was the last time. I have not opened Twitter in 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah. I found that I can live my life without Twitter.
I've also, I don't, but does it bother you that much? Because I don't care. I think it's kind of funny when people, take the time to write stuff
Some people
about us.
go back, like, Kappy, you go back at people, right?
No, not really.
You
Pretty
know who
rarely.
goes back at people? Morales goes back at people.
big
Oh,
time.
Morales goes back at people all the time.
It's like, why do you get hung up on this one tweet? Like, Ireland, you know this. I mean, Twitter, you can
Ireland
live
doesn't
without...
respond to anybody, I feel like.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I try not to, yeah.
Me too.
Yeah,
I used to. I used to be like Morales.
Well, I did too. I think everybody used to, and then you develop a callus, and you're just like, oh, yeah, come at me, I don't care.
Oh, my God, this poor kid just got drilled in the helmet. Luckily, he's okay.
I don't know what you're watching.
I'm watching the Little League World Series.
Yeah, we got the Dodgers on. But, yeah, he got drilled in the helmet?
Yeah,
Is he
he's
okay?
okay, though. It hit him literally right in the forehead of the helmet.
We were saying yesterday about the Little League. I get nervous watching the Little League World Series because I'm always afraid a kid is going to screw up and let down his teammates and let down his community
I know we've
and
seen
let
that
down his
before,
town. We've
unfortunately.
seen it over and over again. Little Timmy at shortstop overthrows first base, loses the championship, doesn't get to go with Williamsport. I mean, I get very nervous for those kids.
It's really funny that you do.
Why?
Well, because A, you don't have any kids, and B, you've never gone through this as a.
It doesn't matter. I
Well,
mean,
I'm just
you
saying
can still
it's-
be like nervous for
No,
the kids.
nervous.
Are you trying to say Mason doesn't have a heart? I mean, what's wrong with
This
you?
I think that's what I'm saying.
This will
I think that's what
somehow,
I'm saying.
for some people, you make a mistake in this scenario,
Yeah.
and it sticks with you for the rest of your life.
But I love, like, there's this one team we were watching the other day from Maryland when Beto was in the studio, and they've got these 3 kids, these big kids, right? And I say that because I've got a big kid. And it's like one of the kids' name was Jared Cuevas. And you know how, like, they'll put, like, stuff when they come up to bat, like, favorite band or favorite baseball player.
Right.
For him, they had his nickname, because he's a big kid, the Tank. And I loved it. I was like, I love that.
Yeah, that is a cool nickname. By the way, Dodgers up 3-2, 8th inning. It's Vesia's on the mound, which means we probably will see Blake Trinan take another shot in the 9th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. By the way, I heard you guys doing crosstalk. Was it yesterday or the day before? Well, it had to be no, it could have been the day before. John, you were asking about Kershaw and should he be on the postseason roster?
Right. Yeah, I don't think he will be.
I mean, man, it's going to be tough to leave him off as well as he's pitching. Like, I don't think he's a starter, but you can't keep him as like a long reliever.
Yeah, why would you not?
I don't know. First of all, I think he will be on the roster. If he's healthy, I think he'll be on the roster. I think he might be a piggyback starter, like I could see in a scenario where Shohei goes 5 and Kershaw comes in for 3.
Right.
I can see that a world where that happens.
And then it depends on how many of the pitchers are healthy, too.
Right, and it depends on health. But, I mean, if you look at it, Yamamoto's probably going to pitch game 1, either Snell or Glasnow in game 2, the other guy in game 3. Ohtani maybe slots in there somewhere. He threw 4 innings today. Maybe he's stretched out a little bit and can give you 5 innings, give you 6 innings.
Well, you got to figure that by the time the postseason gets here, if A, Glasnow and Snell are both healthy,
right?
Okay, and then you've got Yamamoto, and you got to figure that as you're watching Ohtani start to get stretched out, that they're probably trying to build him up to where he could go, call it 5, maybe 6 innings in a postseason game. I think that Kershaw, given his reputation, his background, the accolades that he's won, his experience, etc., I just don't understand why you wouldn't want him in a long relief role. I mean, why you would leave him off the roster.
Right.
He's going to be in the roster.
I don't know. John thinks differently.
John thinks differently.
Yeah, he wasn't last year.
He was not healthy last year.
Right.
Well,
He was hurt, though.
Yeah, he was
But
hurt. He couldn't
you
pitch.
watch. This year he'll be, quote,
He'll be on the IL?
hurt.
Yeah. Oh, he'll be quote hurt. He's quote hurt.
Guys, I'm leaving. Kappy's, I'm sure you have many more stories.
Oh, dude, I can keep going for days.
Yeah.
Yeah, George, go walk around the block and come back.
Well, I was just going to say, at this hotel I'm at,
it was very Bill Walton, that story.
At this hotel I'm at here in Palo Alto, they've got this, like, they make, like, popcorn, like fresh popcorn all the time. Kappy, just go, start talking, and I'm just going to get popcorn and come back.
How far away is the popcorn?
I mean, I'm on the 2nd floor, and it's in the lobby, so it's not that far.
So I've probably got about 90 seconds to 2 minutes.
90 seconds to 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got to go up the elevator at least, so you know,
Right.
it could take a
And Kappy, don't pay attention to the
Yeah, don't pay
tweets of the
attention to the
people.
lady
Don't pay
that hates you
attention.
on
Should I get
Twitter
off
and
Twitter
sends you
for 2
poison
weeks
cookies.
like you do?
Try it. It's a way to...
I was off for a whole week while I was on vacation. I
Did
didn't
you
even look
delete
at
it from your phone?
No, it's there. I just don't open it.
You're just not going to.
Yeah.
And if
not
you
going to
open that, just don't pay attention. You know, somebody's going to say something bad about you.
Oh, I don't.
You
I mean,
know
people
why?
say bad about me every day. I don't
Yeah,
care.
but you know why? Because
Those are just the people you work with.
they're paying attention to what you said.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's exactly right.
And on that note,